like crack the whole time. He was on Cheers and like for the start of Frasier.
Nah, you have to be.
You'd have to be?
A lot of hours to work.
But crack though? I heard a story about how one day he was driving to work on the Pacific Coast Highway and there was just a guy hiking, so he picked him up and took him to the studio. And there was just like crazy like drifter that was in the studio that was his like buddy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, we're live.
We are live.
I like
Weird.
that. I like that a lot.
A
little bit.
Turn this a
Oh, we're live.
We are live.
I like mute my computer just to be.
I like
this
that a
computer.
lot.
I like it's like a. Oh, we're live.
We are live.
I like
that.
mute my
There we go.
computer.
We're
Just
muted.
To be,
I like
this
that a
computer.
lot.
I like it's like a.
Allow
me to bring up
live.
the Discord web.
I like
Mute
that.
my
There we go.
computer. We're muted.
I like
This
that a lot.
computer. I like it's like a. Allow me to bring up
yeah,
the
I gotta
Discord
rename
web.
the sound.
Excuse me. Oh, what? What's wrong?
Oh, because this.
Allow me to bring up
makes
the Discord
everything
web.
way more sensitive.
Oh, what? What's wrong?
Oh, because
Oh, I gotta be quiet. Is what you're saying to me? Okay, I'll be quiet in
Oh,
3. What's wrong? 2. 1. Oh, I gotta be quiet. Is what you're saying to me? Okay, I'll be quiet in 3. What's wrong? 2. 1. Oh, I gotta be quiet. Is what you're saying to me? Okay, I'll be quiet
Okay,
in 3.
there we go.
2.
There we go.
Perfect.
How
I gotta be
erotic.
quiet, is what you're saying to me? Okay, I'll be quiet
Okay,
in 3.
there we go.
So erotic.
So
Oh
erotic,
my
so
God.
perfect.
Okay, I'll be quiet
Okay.
in 3. Can't get enough of the eroticism.
So erotic, so perfect. Hello.
Is it us? So erotic. Wow.
So erotic, so perfect.
I love it.
Hello.
Is it us? So erotic. Wow.
So erotic, so perfect.
I love it.
Oh,
Is it us? So erotic. Is it us? Little podcast.
oh,
Is it us? So erotic. Is it us? Little podcast.
oh.
Is it us? Boom. Share with my followers. I don't
Boom,
think I have
shakalaka.
any, but I'll do it too.
Shellac.
Boom. Share with my
Shakalaka.
followers. I
Boom,
don't think I have
shakalaka.
any, but
Oh
I'll
God,
do it
excuse
too.
me.
Boom. Share with my
Shellac.
followers. I
Boom,
don't think I have
shakalaka.
any, but
Oh God,
I'll do
excuse
it
me.
too.
Shellac.
Boom. Share with my
Shellac.
followers. I
Boom,
don't think I have
shakalaka.
any, but
Oh God,
Boom,
excuse me.
shellac.
Boom.
Shellac.
Share with my
Shellac.
followers. I
Boom,
don't think I have
shakalaka.
any, but
Oh God,
I'll do
Hey,
it
excuse
too.
shellac.
Boom.
Shellac.
Share with my
Shellac. Shellac.
followers. I don't think I have any, Wow. but
Oh God,
Hey,
excuse me.
shellac.
Boom.
Shellac. Shellac.
The Bavarian gamer.
Bavarian gamer.
The Bavarian gamer, dude.
Bavarian gamer.
Bavarian gamer, dude.
Bavarian
How are you today?
gamer.
Bavarian gamer, dude.
Bavarian
How are you today?
gamer.
Bavarian gamer, dude.
Bavarian.
Your stream audio is double, by the way.
Oh, double.
Dude.
Okay.
Your stream audio is double, by the way.
Oh, double.
Dude.
Okay.
Your stream audio is double, by. Are you unmuted on a stream you're watching?
No.
Okay.
Everything's muted. Why are we double? Oh, never mind. I'm not. There we go.
Now we're good?
Yeah.
That's better. Thank you, Bobby.
Okay. Yeah. Now we're good. Now we're good.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Yes.
I said it
But-
3 times. We're not tripled.
My buddy just tweeted, a maximum amount of 10 milligrams of THP per package of edibles is absolutely ludicrous. That's like legalizing booze, but only allowing beer.
Just make your own then if you're so uppity about it. Maybe that's if you didn't do it to every day, that would get the job done for you.
Sure gets the job done for me. Boy.
Hey. What have you been up to today, Bobby? I had some McDonald's. I walked over here.
McDonald's.
And that was it. That was it, basically.
That's your whole day.
That was my whole day. Well, I was in bed at like 9, whatever. Not been up long, so not much. Yeah, me either. Yeah, I saw the tweet and I was like, oh, I better get up. I guess I got to do that.
You should.
Because I was going to play Wandering Village today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You can
So,
play it when you get home. You might be in bed or on the toilet.
no. I'm not going to be on the toilets.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
What am I going to do? I got to move the computer.
Ah.
Yep.
It's a movie night?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yep.
Who's on the show tonight?
Just me, myself, and
Oh,
I.
just you.
Yep. Yep. Mosh can do it once a month. First Saturday.
First Saturday of the month.
First Saturday of the month.
Hello.
And then, other than that, I'll just riding solo. I got to move the computer to do the movie stream tonight, Bobby.
Hello.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a Mikey T inspired triple header tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Can you guess what it is? If I say Mikey T inspired triple header after last week's podcast.
After last
I think it was after last week's podcast.
I don't know. I think you can be watching Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3.
No.
Hellraiser.
But why would I be inspired?
Children of the
No,
Corn
it's
Water.
all three. It's from the same series.
Oh.
Why would we didn't talk about Hellraiser last week.
I don't even know what we talked about last week.
Hellraiser, there is a new trailer for the new one on Hulu.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. Well, what did we talk about last week in the old what we've been watching section? I talked about Batman again and
Yeah.
It, and you had watched a movie called
The hell did I watch? Oh, I watched Thor.
and not Thor. We're not doing a triple header of Thor movies.
Did I watch another movie other than Thor?
Yeah, you rewatched another movie that you enjoyed a lot, that you
The hell did I watch?
thought that the Wiener Boys might have been upset about a strong female.
Mad Max.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Wiener Boys.
the Mad Max triple header. Mad Max,
Hello.
Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, and Mad Max 3, Beyond Thunderdome.
You watching those on VHS?
No, I wish I had them on VHS.
What are you watching them on?
Soap Today.
Oh, Soap Today. They're
Yeah.
on Prime? Damn.
I mean, they might be, but if everybody can watch Soap Today,
I know.
unless you're in
They sure
Canada,
can.
you can't watch what I'm watching on Amazon Prime.
That's true.
So, yeah, Mad Max, Bobby, the Mad Max triple header. So, should be good. And then leading into it, you know what else we got going on?
Oh, what's that?
The Tank is going to play Mad Max on stream and then
Ooh.
raid into the movie stream.
Nice.
So, yeah. We were talking about it on Master's stream. I was like, yeah, we're going to watch Mad Max. Tank's like, we're going to watch Mad Max on the movie stream. And then Master's like, Tank should play Master. Or Tank should play Mad Max beforehand. And he's like, ooh. So, it's going to be good.
What? You gonna sign in? Let me see.
What are you
Mad
signing
Max.
into?
I'm just seeing what Mad Maxes are on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I see.
There's only the first one. And Fury Road.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So-
Mad Men season 5 though. It's very
Very
close,
good.
Very close.
Very
Under
good.
Siege. Mm.
Well, it had Mad in the title. There's
Yes.
a classic topless scene in Under Siege, so that's good.
Banana Fish came up.
Banana Fish.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. 2.5 Men.
Produced by Mad Max or 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
American Gods.
Uh,
Public Enemies. Waterworld comes up.
okay, Waterworld is post-apocalyptic,
Yeah,
so
so that
I'll
makes
agree
sense.
to that one.
King Kong.
There's some rampaging monsters destroying the city. Do you like Curbs to Baby Rage in one of the posters? I mean that I'll see, dude. That's not something that I can just whip up in like 5 minutes. I'll see what I can do though. After the podcast, I'll be setting it up and everything. And hopefully anyways, I'm trying to deliver the last podcast videos again.
Ugh.
They're working at it right now at home. So hopefully it actually does it and is completed when I go home.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be super nice.
It'd be super
The other thing
stupid.
too is I'm like, I gotta figure out. What we need to do is I gotta get the shorts in there. I gotta figure out like what parts to do with shorts.
Oh god, that's a lot of work.
I know, but like if you look at the amount of views shorts get compared to any other view, like shorts are crazy.
Yep.
So
Monetized.
well, I'm sure if I finished reading that, it would say it's only in America. But I mean, it's also only for partners, so it wouldn't matter either way.
Oh, geez.
But like you'll get 1,000 views on a short, and maybe if I can do that, we can get someone to,
Come on over. Come on over,
come
baby.
on over. So I got to just find like, first of all, a part that should be a short, make it into a short.
Yeah.
So and have it actually deliver into a short. So it's like a triple header.
Yeah. We need someone watching along. That would be like, oh, that would make a good short.
Yeah. Yeah, if anyone sees a good spot where you think it'll be a good short, like make a clip or, I don't know, timestamp. Can they timestamp? I guess they can't do that.
No. Admin could, though, couldn't they?
I don't know. But if you can just make a short, or not a short, a clip, Even if you don't like clip out the specific part, just that time section so we know what we're looking at. That'd be superb.
That would be.
But
do us all a favor.
I mean, I guess maybe I could make them out of old podcasts or something like that. Like when I re-listen to them, I'll be like, that part was really funny.
Oh, yeah, because you re-listen.
But then I'd have to re-listen to them again.
Just every time you re-listen to one now.
But I don't. Oh, yeah. I finished them all, so it's like...
Well, we're constantly making new ones.
I guess so. I mean, let me see how many I've got in the unlisted. Just check your VODs, still broken, only... Yeah! So, when I'm streaming... They can hear me talking and everything, but in the VOD, it's only game audio. You cannot hear me talking.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Because I died in my hardcore world, and Bobby tried to clip it, but you can't hear me going like, oh, I'm going to kill myself here by accident. And then I did, and I saved myself, and I'm like, oh, I saved myself, and then I did it again and died. So it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just another notch in the list of Twitch sucks.
Well, I'm gonna have to look at my settings for audio. Maybe it's kind of like when I save a video where it has 6 different
audio tracks, and while you're broadcasting, it just plays them all. But when it saves it, it only does the first one. And maybe I have the microphone turned off the game audio turned off in the first track. I'll have to see. What was I trying to do? Oh, yeah, I was trying to see how many podcasts I have left unlistened to in the old StreamVoid. Oh, don't show me them all. Show me hide completed episodes. Oh, there's 10 in here. Wait, why are there... Oh, there's old ones that I skipped over because they had terrible audio. If you're using OBS, audio track 6 becomes the VOD audio track.
Audio track 6?
Yeah. This means that any audio being sent to track 6 will show up on the recording, while any audio being sent to track 1 will not.
What? They must have just changed that.
Yes.
Really? When did they change that?
Not too long ago, because Rip and I were talking about it.
Oh my god.
Oh, the second thing is that is installed is an OBS plugin. This might just be soundtracks by Twitch.
Oh.
But it still might have something wrong with OBS.
Oh, is that why? Because they want you to be like, if you're listening to music, you can put it on track 3, but then in the VOD it won't have the music?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, that's like an illegal way for Twitch to do that. Holy shit. Okay.
Make sure it's working.
I'll have to change my audio for the streams. Okay, Bobby. Well, everybody else's VODs, they're probably not using 6 audio tracks like me. So
probably not.
That's very weird because why would it be track 6? Like in Streamlabs OBS, it's like track 1 is the one that gets supposed to be getting broadcast. Anyways, whatever.
That's in OBS anywhere. It doesn't say anything about slobs.
Well, I mean, it's based off of Streamlabs, so I'm sure it's about the same. That's fucked up.
Yes.
Why is that so loud?
I don't know. What is it?
I was trying to look at this YouTube video and it played that stupid ass like commercial beforehand. Oh. It says I have 1 alert on YouTube and I'm trying to figure out where the fuck it is. Is it because we're live on the StreamVoid pod?
Maybe.
Oh god, I was wearing the same shirt.
Same shirt alert.
I was wearing the same shirt last week.
That's a giant hook.
Like the spoon?
Yeah.
God damn it, YouTube.
Designed for quick action.
Yeah, man. Just the quickest.
Lake Ontario Chinook.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of lures, is everything is East Coast based.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, we got these hot new lures, they're for musky fishing. It's like, we don't have any musky fishing in BC. Get out of here. I'm not going to buy your musky lures.
That's funny.
Yeah. But, I mean, I've caught a fish like this big on a spoon that size before. So,
Tiny little fish going after them big spoons.
I probably would have had a like fake salmon egg on it or something.
Yeah.
So the small fish are dumb, and they see that, and it looks like a big fish with like a little thing trailing behind it. So they're like, "Oh, there's a little opportunity for me to have a snack behind this big fish," and they'll bite at it and get hooked on the hook.
There you go.
So fish are stupid. A lot of people seem to think fish are smart, but no, they're not.
No, they're pretty dumb.
A lot of guys will be like, "No, I want invisible line. I want to scare the fish." I'm like, the fish are not even noticing the line in the water. Don't worry about it. But they'll be like, "No, I need clear. I don't want green or yellow or anything like that." So, all right, whatever, buddy. Damn,
Felix's.
Your hair. What about his hair?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah,
Got the fresh side shave.
what about his hair?
Yeah. What's going on?
This is like standard Mikey T hair.
Pretty standard. It's a fresh cut. I cut it yesterday.
Yeah.
And the wife hasn't gone in the top and slapped it all down.
Nah, just let it go, man.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Nah.
Put it in a man bun.
No.
Yeah.
Negative. I do not have the beard for a man bun.
You don't need a beard for a man bun. You just need like some terrible pussy tickler mustache.
Yeah, I guess.
As I was walking home from work yesterday, there's all these counselor like posters and like vote for me.
Yeah.
And there's this one guy who looks like he's 20 running for school board.
Yeah.
And you can tell he has a ponytail because his hair's all slicked back. Mosh. But he also has this like terrible mustache.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what would I do? Like, I was just like, would I be a total dick if I was at like a debate or open question mic and be like, people be like, what is your stance on like whatever public housing? And then they have to go, and I'd just be like, what's your stance on terrible mustaches? I'm in love with the new Fall Guy season. Fruit Shoot got changed a bit. These tiles in the middle you can jump on. These tiles in the middle you can jump on. Fruit Shoot?
The old Fruit Shoot.
Right up the Fruit Shoot.
Right up the Fruit Shoot.
I was watching American Dad last night, and Roger, you familiar with the characters of American Dad? Okay. Roger kissed Francine when he was drunk, and she wanted to tell Stan because,
Yeah.
And so Roger decided the best way to like make it even was like he would have a girl kiss Stan. So he like started dating this chick that was just there, and he was like, "Go kiss Stan. Like I want you to go kiss Stan. Otherwise, I'm gonna break up you." And she's kind of like, whatever, not doing it. And then he's just finally like, "I told you, go tongue blast his baloney hole."
His baloney hole.
The drama this week on Twitch and in the real world is insane. There's real world drama? Twitch is losing Wubby? Who's Wubby?
Wubby.
Who's Wubby?
The only large Twitch streamer I watch.
I've never heard of him.
But I don't watch him on Twitch. I watch him on YouTube.
I'm kidding. I know who. I've heard of him. I've never watched him. But I've heard of him.
Yeah, he only does like big... Well, I guess he does small things, but he does like big event things.
Yeah. Pay money Wubby?
Pay money Wubby.
Yeah, I know. I don't watch any of those big guys because first of all, well, anyways, maybe I'll save my harsh burns for them till the actual show.
Yeah, harsh burns. Let's go.
I'm allowed to make harsh burns on them.
Yeah. They're immune. They got.
Well, it's also I'm gonna comment about how dopey they all are and how dopey they look because I'm dopey, so I'm allowed to.
Let's go.
Harsh burns now? No, we need to record it for the actual podcast.
Yeah,
so
not the pre-show.
This is the pre-show.
Hot takes later. We only got lukewarm fishing advice.
You see what Newfoundland looked like this morning? I heard that they got that. What's it called?
Hurricane something.
Hurricane Megan Thee Stallion, I believe they called it. Oh, Fiona.
Fiona.
Right. Are they gonna have to change the rules on naming hurricanes after women?
I don't know. Hurricane Frank?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yes.
I was hoping it would hit here, but I don't think we're going to get any hurricane action in this area ever.
Never. No hurricanes.
Imagine if a hurricane came this way, but then it bounced back off the Rockies. They caught the GTA leaker? Yeah. Dude 17? That sounds about right.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah. Should we tell them what we're going to talk about so they know what's going?
Sure.
Twitch, yes.
Twitch, yes. Twitch drama.
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts, yes.
Donkey.
A
Logitech portable. Some graphics cards bullshit. And GTA leaks. Much talks. Apparently the GTA leaker was also responsible for Uber security leak too, so fuck that guy. I mean, if a 17-year-old kid can break into a company like that,
you better beef your security up.
Massive YouTube win with that Shorts announcement, by the way. You think so? Doesn't change the thing for anybody that's not a partner. Like, I have how many views on YouTube Shorts? Like 10 million views on YouTube Shorts. Like, it was watched for 20,000 hours or something like that. I got $0 out of that. I would earn $0 on it. If only they counted that during Kurbstomped. Well, I wasn't even a partner, so I wouldn't have got anything. You can
become a partner off YouTube Shorts now.
Oh, can you?
Yes.
Well, it's too fucking late for me now.
Is it?
Well, unless all of a sudden they turn the switch on.
Yeah, it's over the last 90 days.
So, no.
1,000 subscribers, 10 million Shorts views over the last 90 days.
Yeah, I could have been it. I could have been a partner.
You just got to keep cranking them out.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have the eye for it.
I don't know. You've been doing some good ones.
I don't know.
Had Feldy doing those good ones?
Well, like the crazy high view ones?
Yeah.
That was Feldy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, Feldy would look at it and be like, this is a short. And I'd be like, really?
He's got an eye for it, I guess. She'd be like, hey, Feldy, I'll give you $100 short.
Feldy's too busy.
He's way too busy.
He's got too much real life stuff going on.
Yes.
So, whatever. It is what it is.
Could have added more thousands of dollars to Curb's already existing.
I don't have any YouTube dollars.
$0 YouTube dollars.
I wish, dude.
Out of 100.
Believe me. If I was getting thousands of dollars from YouTube, you think I'd go to work 3 days a week?
Sure wouldn't.
Sure as shit would not.
Thousands of dollars from his 3 days of work is now YouTube money.
The amount of security in my new school is crazy. It's scary. America. I don't know. Do they have any security at schools here now?
Hell no.
I don't think so. Like, what was the security when we were at high school? Like, none.
There was none.
I remember
the janitor did all the
security. The only security I ever saw was when at KSS, it'd be like they would just let the classes out to go to a meet or what were they like a? Why am I thinking meeting? An assembly in the. What's that building called?
Gymnasium?
No. I can't. KSS. You'd go into the Western Canada Theatre Company there.
The theater.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, you go in there, and they would have a teacher stand in the doorways of the exits to the school. And I remember, I was like, I wonder what happens if I just walk by him. And it'd be assembly day, and I'd just walk by him.
Yep.
And then I'd leave and come back after the assembly. Reminds you what happened a couple of years ago? 2 shootings. What, at that school? At your school? Our lack of school shootings here is just... I mean, we've had a couple school shootings. Oh my god, dude. Do you wear body armor to go to school or what? Jesus Christ. Imagine being like, I've got to get strapped up to go to school today. I might get shot.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit, dude.
Can't even imagine. I mean, we had the one mass shooting in Montreal at school.
But that was at like university, and that guy was like a prototype incel.
Yeah. From the 60s or whatever.
It was like in the 80s, I think.
Was it in the 80s?
Yeah. That was the Polytechnic.
Yeah, Polytechnique.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like a prototype incel. I wore my backpack in front, just in case. Yeah, but what if he's behind you? What if he shoots you in the back, dude? You got to wear 2 backpacks.
Yes.
I don't think a backpack is going to stop any bullets either.
I mean, it might get a ricochet.
Maybe. Then I pooped. Yeah, exactly. I watched the first few minutes of Batman the other day. Oh, nice.
You need to get a Kevlar backpack.
You need to just wear Kevlar thong.
Just wear Kevlar everything.
Books stop bullets?
I mean, Kevlar's good for...
That's some movie bullshit.
No,
it's
books
like,
actually stop bullets.
This Bible saved my life.
They did it on Mythbusters.
This Bible saved my life.
They did it on Mythbusters. Books
okay, what caliber are we talking about? 50 cal?
Fairly high, but you know, the higher the caliber, the more books you need.
My backpack is like 3 pounds. Mythbusters proved it. I don't know if they're the end all be all.
Oh, yes, they are.
The amount of books they gave me is insane. They give you all sorts of books, but no
body armor,
no protection. How many people died in these shootings? Or was it just like, I winged them? I just feel bad about laughing about it.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I'm so far detached from it.
Yes.
It's like
100%.
It's not even a thing here. I wasn't even worried about getting stabbed at school.
No, me neither.
At worst, it'd be like I might be threatened with getting into a fight. And it'd be like, meet me by the dumpster. And it'd be like, why would I do that?
Yeah, why would I do that?
Yeah, why would I go to the dumpster?
I'm going to go home.
Oh, it was all over the... Okay, that's good. Actually, the funniest was at my... Well, did you go to KSS?
No. Went to Valley View.
There'd be people... Oh, yeah, you're younger than me.
Yeah.
There'd be people scrapping in the graveyard.
I had sex in that graveyard once.
Oh, baby. Probably just going to be a Red Dead Online day, then more Horizon. I've been addicted to Red Dead Online lately. Nice. The second guy actually went through the school. Crazy. There are only fistfights in mine, like 1 to 2 a year, not even on school grounds. Well, if you're off the school grounds, the teachers can't stop it. So
yeah,
I remember
you're just kids.
I remember
fighting.
at Valley View there was one fight, and this was like 1990 whatever, 2 or something like that. So Street Fighter was new. So the one guy was like trying to do sweeps and spin kicks and shit. Oh my god, he ran off into the desert area. Crazy.
That's where all the fights would be. You'd go out to that one corner,
yeah,
or go to the bowling alley.
Yeah. I remember that during that fight, someone set the garbage can that was in that corner of the yard on fire too. So there's like a fire burning in the.
Oh man, that's apocalyptic right there.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And then he's like, "Stop! I lost the contact lens." Oh my god, so funny.
Get hit so hard in the head, you pop a contact.
I don't even think a hit landed. I think it was just like jostling around. It popped out.
We're just jostling around and it
Yeah,
popped out.
Exactly. So funny. So funny. I remember there was one guy at my high school who was like, he was like a tough bad guy, you know?
Oh yeah.
And he'd like fight people and stuff. And there's 2 stories I remember. He wanted a new car stereo, and there was this kid that was stealing them from people.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, I need a new car stereo. So he told him. And then later on, he's like, I got this car stereo from it, but he stole it from like one other guy that we knew. So he's like, this is my buddy's car stereo stole. So he beat the kid up that he asked to steal a car stereo for him. And the other time was actually 3 stories. There was another time they got like in a fist fight in the hallway. He beat the shit out of this guy, right? So yeah. I wasn't friends with the tough kid. I was friends with his brother, right?
Yeah.
So I remember we had like study hall. I had study hall with him, right? So I was like, we were just joking around, right? I'm like, I could take your brother, no problem. Big joke, right? Yeah. So one day I'm standing in a Blazers game, just like standing room only.
Yeah.
And he comes up next to me and he just taps me on the shoulder and he's like, I hear you think you can take me. And I just was like, holy fuck. I am dead. But he thought it was funny and he just laughed it off or whatever. But it was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna die at the Blazers game. It's crazy.
Meet me outside the Blazers game.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll fight.
Meet me by the mini donut vendor. We had one that wasn't even at school in the middle school. These guys robbed a pawn shop and the whole town went on lockdown. The other ones that just fist fights in high school. You sounds like you live in a small town to me, Bobby.
Yeah.
My high school is a big soup of weirdos, weebs, emos, and wannabe thugs. Fist farts. Do schools have study hall today still? We definitely didn't hear. My school has a study hall. Well, so my school, Cam High, was I think it was the last year it was only grades 11 and 12. We had like one of the largest graduating classes of all time. And there were so many students and there wasn't enough time in the day. We had 2 separate lunch hours. So half the school would go for lunch at 11 to 12. And then the rest would go from 12 to 1. And then every Wednesday, you got a 2-hour lunch. So you could see your friends. So people would go from 12 to 2. And Yeah, you just overlapped, right? And yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, we had study hall because it wasn't like it was like a class you chose basically. Yeah. So I didn't need another class. So I was just like, it's like, do you want to take gym or study hall? And I was like, well, obviously study hall.
Yeah, I took study hall as well.
Obviously study hall. Yeah. So
I dropped out of physics.
I stayed in physics, but I didn't enjoy it. So
no, I'm too dyslexic to learn physics.
Physics just sucks ball. I mean, it's fun, like doing experimentation and stuff like that. Yeah. But like the equation, well, and this was in the era of like you're not always gonna have a calculator on hand, so you have to memorize everything. We were like just before it was like, no, you're always gonna have a calculator. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You are a small town. What's the population, Bobby?
Yeah, see, my school was the first graduating class of grade 12.
Yes.
While I was there.
Yes.
And it was like 80 people graduating.
That's it?
Yeah.
Dude, there was like we filled in Riverside Coliseum.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, the whole like bottom section was just full of people.
Wow.
And like you had to go in alphabetical order, and I was like besides some girl and some guy that I've never even seen you before. It's like, hi, I'm Chris. Nice to meet you.
That's funny.
Yeah. So
Cam High was always just packed.
Oh, dude, it was packed, big time. Well, oh my god. Anyways, it was fun.
The only high school on the South Shore.
It was fun, but whatever. My school was at least 100 to 600 people. There was like
that is a wide range.
There was like over 600 people in my graduating class. I mean, I've said my real name before. You knew my real name there, Blaine.
Whoa!
He says it every day on Ludo Lads, so it's okay.
Oh. Yes, he does.
As of last year, 17,000? Okay, yeah, small town for sure. Yeah. Curb's real name is Curb.
Yeah, Mosh. We know where you work even.
Yeah. Mosh definitely knows where I work because he weirded me out one day.
All the boys from work were like, "Oh, we're gonna go down there and see him." I'm like, yellow Curb in the middle of the store.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't hear it though because I'm in the office. The only reason when Mosh came in and did it to me, it was like I just happened to be walking through the store and I'm just like, I hear like Kurbstomped and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Mosh, they'll track you down. We'd have to follow his work truck around.
Yeah, which sometimes isn't hard because he's very prevalent in the front seat. It's like, oh yeah.
Well, I
see those sunglasses there.
I'll usually see it parked, and then I usually say like in a weird voice, be like, "Hey, you got any free samples?" I was flabbergasted. I was super weirded out. Like, what the fuck? I did the same thing to Feldy though at Safeway one time. I'm like, Feldy, and he's just like looking around, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I've seen you far off
from a distance. Yeah, so I've seen Mosh at Safeway, 7-Eleven, Canco, and I think that's it. Yeah. And I think the one time I saw him at 7-Eleven, he's just like, oh, yeah. Listening right now.
Nice.
Next week is episode 100. Exactly.
Yes.
We're going to have a very special guest. We're going to fly out the Bavarian Gamer to appear on the podcast. Take him to the big town. He's only used to the 17,000 people. Come to the big town, 100,000. Yep. PogChamp.
Poggy Champ.
Yeah, we don't really have anything planned for
no, we don't,
100.
We don't really.
The most Bavarian of gamers. Exactly. I do get a lot of, I don't get them sent to me, but I now see a lot of pictures on Snapchat of people's food.
Yeah.
It's a surprising amount of paper plates I see.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bobby does it a lot, but other people too. I'm like, wow. You just don't want to do dishes, eh?
I guess not.
So, it's not just Bobby. I'll forgive him.
Not just the Bavarian Gamer with his paper plates.
No, exactly.
Paper plates and plastic utensils?
Paper plate with a Hungry Man tray on top of it. I had a Hungry Man last night, Bobby. I was so tired. Nacho. I was so tired. I literally went to Safeway and bought a Hungry Man and went home. That's all I bought. One Hungry Man.
What Hungry Man did you get?
Some steakette thing, and I didn't even buy the one I wanted. I got home, I'm like, oh, this one has a brownie? I didn't want one with a brownie.
Which one did you want?
One without a brownie.
What would be the dessert that it comes with?
No dessert.
They all come with a dessert.
No.
What?
No.
Well, ones don't come with a dessert. Every time I've ever gotten a Hungry Man, it's always come with a dessert.
No.
And I always get the pork briquette.
The pork briquette? No, this was some sort of beef steakette with green beans, mashed potatoes, gravy, and a brownie. But I bought what had no brownie, but it had like corn or something like that. I'm not sure.
Brownie always goes instantly in the garbage.
No, I ate it.
I'm not eating that.
You've never even eaten one?
No, I've tasted one. I'm like, that's go. I don't.
Are you microwaving your Hungry Mans?
I'll have to.
Why?
There's no oven in the hotel rooms.
Oh, in the hotel room. Oh yeah, you would never deign to eat a Hungry Man at home.
No, why would I?
I'm adopting to the Bobby lifestyle. God, I hope not. God, I hope not.
Lurky for now, Nacho.
No problem.
Very good.
I think Nacho's loading up yard waste.
Oh, yard waste.
I think so. Yeah, and then I went, like, had a nap until 9, and then I woke up, and then I went to bed at midnight. So
I went to bed at midnight last night.
Yeah,
because I had a 6 o'clock guru.
That really lasts you till that long?
Yeah.
Good gravy.
It's like, I'm gonna have a guru, and I'm gonna make some shelves.
Holy crap! But you were doing something. You were just sitting there.
Yeah.
The guru didn't really have anything to do with that too much.
Maybe.
Because, like, I could drink a Monster and go to bed.
Not me.
Yeah. There's lots of times I'll be in the midst of drinking a Monster and be like, it's nap time. Good gravy.
Yeah.
You probably have to during subathon. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with that. If I'm just going to go, like, for a whole week straight and just have, like, goals if I reach sub goals, you know? Like, I don't know if you saw this, MikeyT. I posted on my Discord how many subs to put my kidney stone in my mouth. I think they said 10. And then I said, how many to swallow it? They said 1. Ew. I know. That's exactly right. Ew is right.
So 1,011 subs to put that thing in your mouth and swallow it.
Yeah. 1,011, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd do it.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Sure. I made it.
You made it.
Yeah,
It's just
fine.
a bunch of crystals.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll crap it out later. It's no
Came out
problem.
of you first. It's
It's not like I'm going to reinsert it in my penis.
Yeah. How many subs to reinsert it into your penis?
I wouldn't even feel it, dude, because I didn't feel it coming out.
Yeah, there you go. You just heard it hit the side of the bowl.
No, I had the strainer.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the only time I used the strainer.
Yeah.
Because I thought, like, oh, this is it. Finally, it's done. So, yeah.
Very good.
You felt it leaving the kidney, traveling between kidney and bladder, and entering the bladder. But once it was in the bladder, didn't feel it. I think it was probably how it kind of feels like to give birth.
Probably.
I mean, that's what everyone that's ever given birth and had a kidney stone always say kidney stone is way worse. So, if anyone says to me, I don't know the pain of childbirth, I'll be like, you know what? Fuck you. I do.
I had a kidney stone.
Yeah. It wasn't even that big, really. So, but it was jagged. It was a jagged little pill. $1,000 is $1,000. How many opportunities are you going to get in your life? So yeah, definitely do it. Well, I mean, 1,000 subs isn't $1,000. It's like $3,000.
Yes.
So it would definitely be worth it. Jagged little pill. Exactly. Mosh knows.
Yeah.
Mosh gets it.
I can't tell if I got a sliver yesterday or if I cut myself.
Damn. You just cut yourself so you could feel? That's crazy. For $3K?
I don't know.
You wouldn't put your kidney stone in your mouth for $3,000? I'd do it. Exactly. 3,000 Canadian.
Yes.
So less American, but not that much less.
No. Still a good payout.
Mm-hmm.
Still a good payout.
I'm just worried that it would have like some sort of flavor.
I mean, it might taste a little like, what's it made out of?
Uric acid?
Is that what uric acid crystallizes? But what's
I think so.
It's got to be a mineral.
Uranium? I don't know. I don't know what it would be.
What are kidney stones made of? Number one match. Calcium.
Oh, calcium.
Might
No,
be
it's not a calcium one. It's something else. Imagine if it's old bandage flavor.
Oh, uric acid is one.
Uranium. There you go. So the new Avatar is out? Is that what I'm hearing?
What?
Well, I saw a commercial for it somewhere. Or was it just a re-release of the original Avatar? I thought y'all were talking about uranium. Yeah, it's a uranium kidney stone I have. It's radioactive. I was confused for a sec. Yeah. It gave me a tumor.
Tumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Yeah. So, anyways. I was trying to think of like what goals you could do for like, you know, at 5 subs, do this, 10, do this, 50, do this. I was trying to think of what you could do, and I was like, what could you do for extreme, like 1,000, something stupid that you will never hit, but if you did, it'd be like, oh my god, there, he's gonna do it. And I was like, oh yeah, kidney stone in mouth, 100k subs, commit a murder live on stream, eat an actual ghost pepper for 100,000 subs. I would do it less than 100,000 subs.
Hello.
Like seeds and all.
Yeah. I think your spice tolerance is a lot higher than most.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Stream in the woods at 3. Well, that's the other thing, too. I was thinking, Bobby. I could set a tent up in my backyard and point the camera outside. But my camera cable is about 2.5 feet long, so. Or commit arson. You already did that? I was pitching a tent on stream the other night.
Hello.
What was going on in that one?
Tonight, you're pitching a tent.
Night of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead. There's a full nude dancing section. So I was like, it's tent time down here.
Hello.
I didn't burn down the Wendy's. They have a jalapeno baconator right now.
Burn down itself.
It's not spicy. I already tried it.
It never is.
No, they never are. Well, for me, a Chad.
Chad.
I'm a spice Chad. For the virgin spice enjoyer,
yeah,
they might find it spicy. Yeah, spice Chad.
I'm gonna find this spicy. That's for sure.
He didn't burn it down. He just mildly turned it to ash. He got his baconator and then burned it down again. No. I never burnt it down. We only have one chip to split between us. Big sad, but I couldn't find another one.
I am quite excited about it.
No, I wanted the full meal deal.
I have firsthand witness of what it did to the people.
Yeah, but they're like fake poser spice lords. They're all poser spice lords.
Oh, there's a little pamphlet in here. The other one didn't have.
Don't rub on wiener. So this is the chip here. It comes. Oh wait, it's already open.
What?
There ain't shit in here.
What the? That was what?
It's
that
empty.
was sealed.
It's empty.
What the frig? How is that empty?
Someone ate it. It's like ripped open.
What the frig, dude?
Oh my god. I saw it. Frank ate it? Dude, what a guy. What am I wearing? This is a House of 1,000 Corpses, Rob Zombie.
What the?
Well, what the fuck? So, like, someone, at the barbecue just resealed it after they ate it?
They resealed it after they ate it.
Oh my god. Well, what the fuck now? Oh my god.
What the shit, dude? How is it? Okay.
The chip is not in the fucking thing. Frank ate the chip, man.
Okay. Well.
Dude, that fucking really sucks.
Yeah. Hey, Ron. Have you eaten your chip yet?
Ron,
we need your chip.
We need your chip,
We
Ron.
can't find any more chips, Ron.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Our one chip challenge we were going to do after the podcast for the Patreon that people signed up for.
Yeah, and somebody ate the chip and resealed it. Resealed the package.
Oh my god. Frank's going to need the milk for sure. They had none at Safeway. I checked 3 separate days. Frank sabotaged us. God, he just does not want to see us succeed.
No.
Frank. Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's kind of BS.
What the fuck are we gonna do now?
I don't know.
Can we refund?
We'll have to.
Honestly, I find this hilarious. It's kind of funny, but it also is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Maybe that one's empty too.
I don't know. No, it's actually got the chip in there because I opened that one as well.
Oh my god. Now you eat Frank? Yeah, exactly. Fortnite Patreon dance. There'll be no flossing here, I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Eat the Frank? No, Frank can live. I don't think it was Frank that ate the spicy chip. That's crazy. Who would reseal it?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
Well, I can get one off Amazon.
From Amazon.ca?
Yeah.
How much is it?
$10.
I'll get 2. I'll pay you for 1. And then we can just, when it arrives, we'll just do it.
Yeah.
Like, how long is it going to take?
I don't know. A long time.
Really?
Yeah. 16th to the 11th.
Well, I mean, okay, whatever. Single chip is $10. Yep, that's how much this costs right here, $10.
Okay. I bought them.
That is outrageous. Well, we got to buy them.
Yeah, we have to. We promised people that we're going to do it, so now it's...
We should actually buy 2 each. That is outrageous. Well, it's like a specialty chip. It's not like you're buying a snack. This is like, I think it's worth it. So, Nacho, did you hear what happened here? We opened this sealed chip and there's no chip in it.
Because somebody reeled it after they ate it?
So, we just bought 2 more. They'll be here next month. Yeah, we opened it to look at it, and Mikey's like, oh, there's instructions in this one. And I'm like, I go to show everybody the chip, like, here it is, and it's opened.
Yeah, it's literally open.
There's nothing in it. So someone at the barbecue, like, ate a chip and then resealed it and threw it, like, back in the pile. Frank ate the chip and resealed it? Yeah, so we bought 2 more, but they're not going to be here till October. So we apologize. We will do a special stream. Chips are delayed. We'll do a special stream when they arrive. Basically, that night, I guess.
Yeah, depending on what night it is.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as there's nothing else going on, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll come over here after work and we'll eat these chips. So, our apologies. Yeah. Well, I went to Safeway 3 days in a row.
And they're not there?
Not 3 days in a row, but 3 days last week. They're all gone. I cannot find one anywhere in town. So.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Man, oh man. Mikey's toilet is going to suffer after that stream. I mean, it sucks. It sucks. It is going to war. Exactly. Exactly. You're going to be hunkering down, like grabbing the seat. Ah!
Yes.
I don't think it's going to be that bad personally, but...
It probably won't be that bad for you, but for me it will be.
Nah, it'll be fine. You got that guru in you. It'll be fine. Crestfallen right there.
That's disappointing, but also relieving, because I got things I need to do later today.
You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Just... After the stream, you can induce vomiting off camera.
God.
Barf it back up.
Even spicier stomach acid coming out?
Yeah, exactly. Ooh-wee.
Not into it.
Ooh-wee.
No, I'm not into it. I'm literally not.
You're going to have to let the boys know.
Yeah.
They're going to be disappointed.
I'm putting the sign up. It's time to get this thing going. We've been yabbering on for an hour and 20 already, and we haven't even begun the show.
That's true.
We haven't even begun the show.
I guess.
And I got an important business call after.
A business call?
Yes.
What the hell? Look at this guy, Daddy Warbucks over here. That's fucked up.
It's true. It's true.
That's
it's
crazy.
true. It's true. It's going to be a good call.
Oh, really? Any hints and previews?
No, it's just Aegis.
Oh, what do you mean?
What
do you mean just?
It's just our mobile power washing company, Aegis Mobile Power Washing, and pow.ca.
Yeah.
Check it out the website.
You got like a potential client? Is that what you're talking about?
No, we're just going over ads things with 9 Arsons because he's our ads manager.
Oh, is he still moving here?
Yes, he is.
Oh, lovely.
Yes,
When's
he's
he
here
moving?
right now?
Episode 100, guest confirmed.
I mean, we totally could.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You hear that, 9 Arsons? You don't. You're not listening.
Yeah, he's not invited. I take it back. He doesn't even listen to this show. I remember when he was on last time, he's like, oh, what's this game club? Tell me about it. Oh, you play a game every week? And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? We've been doing this for months. I love you. I love you, 9 Arsons. Just got to call him out, you know.
Yeah, you do. He's not going to listen to it.
No, he's never going to hear it anyways.
You got to call him out.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to call him out. I better start recording.
Yes, please do. Well, if it even works for me, but
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 99.
God damn, that's wow.
Yeah, we're Gretzkying all over the place here.
Yeah, some would call us the greatest one.
The great ones.
Oh, plural.
Double ones is plural.
Very good.
I better put a marker in here. Yeah, I'm Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Kurbstomped. You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Yes, sir.
It is September the 24th
Ooh,
of 2022.
God damn, dude. Already?
I know.
Sucks.
It literally was the 20... I don't know. Whatever last week was.
Wow.
Whatever last week was, it was then, the 17th. Yeah. You are listening to the StreamVoid podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes.
And speaking of that in-between stuff, how was your week?
It was fine. Work was whatever. We're working on what we call bookings at work now, so I have to pre-order. I mean, it's kind of stupid the way they do it. We have to pre-order what we want for the next year to get a discount.
Yep.
But then you'd think like, oh, if I order, 50 of a thing this far in advance, when the time comes, I'd get 50. But no, that's not how it works. Because they never have enough, so I always don't get what I want. But
yeah,
so I have to spend like from now until the end of the year, it's just like working on getting these bookings done, and they're just stupid. So I've been working a lot with that, and I have to work with the other stores because they have to inventory their products, so we order the proper amount for next year. And it's just like, oh my god, just dealing with these. I don't know. It's kind of like, well, you know how it is, MikeyT33, when it'll be like, oh, I got to get I can either have it done correctly, or I can get someone else to do it. So either I can do it and it's done correctly, or I can get someone else to do it and it's done wrong.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it's just like I have to get someone else to do it, because otherwise it would take a year to do it.
Yeah.
So, but then when they do it, it's like, oh, I can see it's wrong immediately. So then I have to get them to fix it. And anyways, it's a whole thing. So I've been basically doing that for the last, weeks now.
Yeah.
And then the owner came in apparently last week maybe, and he was on a bit of a rampage.
Oh, rampaging?
Just complaining about a bunch of things. He's usually pretty whatever, but I don't know if he just forgot or whatever, but he was complaining like shelves are empty, which is never good in a retail store. And he was complaining like, why are these shelves all empty? And like the other managers are like, you told us to put this stuff away in preparation for this other stuff that's coming. He's like, well, the shelves shouldn't be empty. And they're like, you told us to. Like, this is your fault, not ours.
Yeah.
So, and then because of that, he was like complaining to me about like, why were these orders not done? So I had to write him an email, be like, well, in the business that we are in, you have to have a minimum amount to order. And I would look, and we don't make the minimum. So I can't order it because you want us to get free shipping. So unless I order less and we pay for shipping, which you don't want to do, I can't order. So I had to write this. And he said like something like, it looks like you haven't done any orders for 2 months. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? So I put a listing of like 30 orders that I'd done in the last 2 months. And then was like, I'm not going to list anymore. You can see what I've been doing. And then I said, like, the reason we didn't get this order is because they're out of stock. I look at their order, I compare it to the out of stock, and if there's not enough, I don't order. I'm like, if you want me to email you every time I don't make an order, I can do that. It's up to you. Let me know or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then I signed it out too. Like, I'm like, I also only work 3 days a week when before I did this for 5 days a week. So if things fall under the, out of view because of that, I only get 3 days. So like whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I haven't talked to him since. He probably will not say anything to me anyways.
Yeah.
He'll probably just whatever, forget about it. Memory hole it or whatever.
Yeah.
So but I was a little upset with that because I come from my day off and I'm like reading this email like, you haven't been doing any orders for 2 months. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? I email every order I make to you. You see them. They're in your email. So anyways, whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, yesterday my nemesis was there again at work. So I was just expecting her this time, so I wasn't upset.
Yeah.
Because every other time I was like, fuck, she showed up again. This time I'm like, she's gonna show up, so whatever. But somehow we got onto a discussion about like work stuff. So we had a little talk about some stuff going on in the office, and I don't know if it's going to change anything really, but I got to tell her, about stuff that has been said to me or that she's said to me that I, whatever reason didn't like or whatever, and we sort of talked a bit. So I don't know if anything. Well, I mean, maybe a little bit. We'll see. But there was a few I don't want to say miscommunications, but things that happened I thought she was involved in, but she really wasn't. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know if I said on the podcast, I don't know if I said this at all any day, but the whole idea of me going in there was to learn everything, right? Yeah. And I have not learned anything.
Yes.
So earlier in the summer when she was like, things are not as busy in the office, and she's like, well, there's probably not going to be enough stuff for you to do for you to be here 3 days a week. And I'm like, there's not enough stuff for me to do 3 days a week. Like, give me a break. So I kind of was like, well, this is a perfect time for you to teach me something finally. Yeah. Like I'm supposed to be learning. She's like, oh, I didn't know anything about that. Oh, and I thought she was just playing dumb. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So after that, I don't know. I can't remember if I've told this story. She's like, okay, I'll go talk to this guy who's the owner's son about what's going on. Cause I don't know. The owner wants his son to take more of a role in decision making, of course. Yeah. So anyway, she leaves. She comes back. I'm working away. He comes in. So let's talk. Let's talk. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And he's like, so I hear you want to take her job. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. You want to learn everything and then take her job. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I didn't even want to come in here to learn anything. So he just had all that, like, this fucking bullshitty attitude about it. And I was literally like, that was the closest I ever came to quitting, was that moment there.
Yeah.
When I was just going to be like, fuck this shit. This is baloney, right?
Yeah.
But thankfully that day I had already made an appointment to go get my COVID shot. So I'm like, I got to go get my shot. So I left, right? So anyways, yesterday we were talking about all this stuff. And I was like, she said something like, oh, I can't tell if you enjoy being in here or you don't like it in here or whatever, or if you want to quit. I was like, the only time I ever was like really close to quitting, that close, was the time that I asked about, learning stuff. And then I had the talk with the owner's son, and she kind of had like a quizzical look on her face.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, after you guys had your little meeting and then you came in with the, like, I want to take your job. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, the meeting. He came in and was like, oh, you want to take her job, eh? And she's like, oh, I had no idea about that. I just told him, like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he was told, but this is what I was told. You should go talk to him. And then that's how he came in to talk to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, see, that created a bit of animosity.
Yeah, no kidding.
So anyways, it's still like, she's still like, oh, annoying as hell. But knowing that she wasn't behind, well, it totally looked like she was behind it. Yeah. She's like, I'm going to go talk to him and then he'll come talk to you. I was like, okay. And then the first thing's like, oh, you want to take her job, huh? It's just like, are you fucking crazy? I don't want her job. I don't even want to work with her. So we hashed a little bit out, I guess.
Yeah,
we'll
so
see
she
how.
hasn't been teaching you anything because she didn't know she was supposed to?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is like, I could sort of tell that when I first came in there, because it was like the end of I had December off because there's nothing for me to do last year. And near the end of it, the owner phoned me. He's like, okay, when you come back in, I got a plan for you. I got a plan of what I want you to do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So I come in off my break and he's like, this is what I want you to do. You're going to go in there. You're not going to do any ordering. My son is going to learn that. He should know how to do that. You're going to learn all the other stuff. she's going to teach you. So like if she's not around and like the server goes down, you'll know how to bring it up. If she isn't here to do like end of month money and stuff like that, you'll know how to do it. So, cause like you don't want one person to know how to do it who's they run the whole company for you. And it's like, I don't want to work here anymore. Then it's just like, well, what the fuck? No one knows what we're doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, welcome to my life.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, he wants me to learn it. Perfect. Fine. And that's the thing too, is during that meeting, his son was there. So he knew this.
Yeah.
So anyways, he's like, yeah, maybe this was right before it was the break time. Anyways, I can't remember the exact timeline. So anyways, he was like, well, we'll have a meeting in the office with everybody so we can figure it out. So we go in there and I'm kind of like sitting there, and then I could tell the way she was talking. I'm like, oh, the way she's talking is not what I was told.
Yeah.
The way she's talking is like, I'm just going to do a few things to like help out in the office. And I'm like, that's not really what I was told, but it was like the end of the day. And I think it was before I went for the break. I think actually what it was. And then when I came back after the break, then I was going to go to the office. And I was like, well, we'll figure this out when I come back and be like, what are you going to teach me or whatever?
Yeah.
And then when I came back, I would be like, okay, what's there to learn? And she'd be like, oh, you're going to do this. And then I'd learn the one thing. And then I did it for like 2 weeks straight. Nothing else.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, okay, this is done. When am I going to learn something new? And it was just like, oh, continue doing this. And that was the other thing too. This will be the last part of this, then we can move on. During that thing where he's like, oh, you want her job, eh? You want to take over for her? And I'm like, no, I'm just supposed to know everything. That's what your dad told me. And he's like, you know what? We'll tell you when you're ready to learn something. And I was like, I've been at this company like for like 10 years, man. Like, I know everything that I need to know to learn anything else.
Yeah.
So at that point, I was like, fuck it, whatever. I'll just sit here and do my work. And if they ever teach me something, they'll teach me something. Yeah. But then yesterday, she's like, oh, I was just, waiting for you to be like, oh, what's there to learn? And I was like, well, I was never going to ask that, because after what that meeting was like, why would I ever ask? Yeah. You're going to tell me when I'm going to learn something. So anyways, it was a whole thing. And I could tell she was like, what the fuck? And I knew that the other thing too, like, I know that this was just him by himself saying this, because I talked to his dad about it. Yeah. And he's like, look, he had a look on his face like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, I had no idea about this either. I'm like, yeah, that's what he told me. So whatever. No, there you go. I think maybe he didn't say anything afterwards, because I'm sure he figured out like, oh, I really fucked up there. So whatever. Anyways, that's the end of the work story. I hope it was entertaining anyways. Yes. Well, we got to learn a few things, got to the bottom of a few mysteries. Yeah. Well, exactly. Why the hell your office life sucks. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just like, again, assumption on my part, just like, well, why wouldn't you assume that though? No. She says, I'm going to go talk to him. Yeah. They go talk. Half an hour later, he comes in and lays that bullshit on you. Yeah. Like, you would just be like, of course, that's from the both of them. Yeah. So it's just like, it's not like I'm going to, why wouldn't you assume that? Exactly. So, I know assuming is bad, but like, what other, reasonable conclusion could you come from? No, that would be the only conclusion you could come. Which was incorrect. Yeah. But still, like, the appearances are that that's the way it is. Yeah, so. For sure. Anyways, we'll see how it goes moving forward. I mean, could it get worse? Probably not. But how was your, lay your rant on me now. Yeah. Yeah, do it. I mean, you already know the rant. Yeah. It's just the same thing. Rant, same rant. It's all the eggs, the one egg in one basket, and that's all you got. Yeah, yeah. No one, there's no backup. Yeah. FIGO, that's it. Yeah. So when the fuck is Old Timer gonna get fired? I don't know. He'll probably retire soon. No, hopefully. He won't. He's gonna work till he dies. Who knows? No, he's not gonna retire. When is his boss gonna figure his shit out? Who knows? Yeah, hopefully soon. I sent some sternly worded emails, so. Yeah. Well, hopefully you need to go to his boss. Who? The boss's boss's boss. Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, you're like 3 levels up now? No, I'm only 2 levels up because there's only 2 guys above me. There's no one that, like, there's no owner you can go to above? I've already talked to him. Oh my God. And what's he like? I don't want to hear this. No, he's receptive. Okay. 100%. Well, they need to figure some shit out. Yeah.
He's on vacation right now.
The boss's boss?
The owner is on vacation.
Is he the one in Africa?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's definitely big game hunting.
I sent him an email and I was like, "Yep, sorry to send this to you on your vacation, but
yeah,
this is happening."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "I'll see you when I'm back from my vacation."
Yeah. What are they gonna do when you're gone? Okay. For the audio only listeners, Mikey made an incredible face with his eyebrows as high as I've ever seen them.
I tried to prep out everything I could before I went on vacation.
Oh yeah, has it started already?
Yeah, I'm on it right now.
When did it start? Today?
Today.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yesterday was my last day of work for 2 weeks.
So did you mute the phone?
Oh yeah, it's off.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. Oh man, I love it. I love it.
I turned it back on because my Facebook Messenger wasn't working, and I had to go. I was going out to Rayleigh to buy a chainsaw off a guy.
Oh, what chainsaw?
Yeah,
I want to hear about this story. Finish this story, but then I want to hear about a chainsaw.
Yeah, and so I turned it back on, and my the project manager from our prime messaged me. He's like, "Are we still good? Good? Are we going to be able to get everything on Monday?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We got most of the stuff ready to go."
But don't message me again. I'm on vacation.
Well, I turned the phone off, so he knows.
Does he know you're on vacation?
Yes, I emailed everybody.
Okay.
Like a month before I went on vacation, a week before I went on vacation. Turned on my auto replies yesterday.
Nice.
Turned on my auto replies on.
Did you have a thing like if you have any problems, send it to my boss?
I sure did.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm sure everything will be fine. The crew that I normally look after, the splicers, they're pretty self-sufficient. They have the list of the jobs that need to get done, and they'll be able to coordinate with the guy who's placing all the cable and whatnot.
So they're set for 1 day, is what you're telling me.
Could be. We'll see. They'll be fine for the week.
Yeah.
But the week after, they have access to all of the information. We have everything in a Jira.
Oh yeah.
Everything there. Everyone has access to it.
Yeah.
So
except
if you don't know,
except your boss, because he likes it on paper.
Well, he does like it on paper, but he also has access to
Okay.
it. I've given him access. I've given him a special dashboard so he can see updates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he's not technically inclined.
You'd have to come to work too to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hoping everything's going to continue to be updated, but I know it's not because one egg, one basket, that kind of deal. No one knows how to do my job. No one knows how to keep everything stable.
Yeah.
We've got a guy from Kelowna. He's going to join the office. He's a young sprout. He's just out of high school.
Oh God, that sounds terrible. I gotta say.
I'm a little bit apprehensive, but he seems like he's willing to learn and everything, and I'm willing to give.
Is there literally no one else to hire? Is that the problem?
Well,
why would you hire?
To have someone that knows the job.
Is there literally nobody that's older than 19?
Well, like I said, I'd like to have someone who knows the job, and he is the only one out of everyone in the company who volunteered.
Okay.
Who wanted to do it.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, okay, I'll give you a shot.
Okay.
Fair enough. One when I was trying to pull back Mr. Guy from Vancouver, and he got the better offer. He would have been perfect. There's one guy who I will be trying to poach back, but I need to offer him $32 an hour. Otherwise, he's not coming.
Okay.
But I am not allowed to offer him $32 an hour because that's it's above the pay scale.
Yeah.
Or it's right at the top of the pay scale.
Yeah.
So we're really trying to get the pay scale raised.
Ah, I see.
Because there's other companies out there hiring for 38.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, okay, we really need to increase the pay raise.
No kidding.
And Keeper, I want to hire Keeper, but the pay raise doesn't go high enough.
Oh yeah,
the pay raise just does not go high enough. So I'm hoping at the end of October, the pay scale will go up.
Yeah,
and I'll be able to be like, hey, come on over, join me in my office crew.
All right. That's cool.
Join me in my office crew. We just had the head safety guy come up from Vancouver to give us the brief on SiteDocs, which is a cloud-based safety management software.
Oh, yeah.
So you can do all your reporting on there because we're a large company, a construction company primarily, and you need to have these kind of reports. Tailgate, toolbox reports, field level hazard assessment reports, and stuff like that. And you can do it all on SiteDocs. And it's so simple. Just ding, ding,
Sounds
ding,
boring.
Ding. I mean, yes, it is, but you have to do it.
Yes, there was no accident today. Yes, we had Band-Aids in the first aid kits.
Yeah, we get...
Yes, there's an iWatch station.
We get a magazine from WorkSafe PC every month.
Yeah.
Or every quarter, and it shows you who's been fined and how much and why.
Yeah.
And so this month I was looking through, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. No one was wearing their fall arrest and got tens of thousands of dollars in fines. No one was wearing like a harness or anything like that.
Yeah.
And even BC Hydro got fined $800 and some odd thousand.
Nice.
For improper grounding, and someone got electrocuted.
Ah, well, that's no big deal.
Yeah. I mean, they're alive, but they're injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of people just
crazy
getting fined.
Yeah,
and Craig's Bakery got fined.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's a like small local bakery.
I know, it's a small local.
What
bakery.
were they
got
fined
for not providing an asbestos survey, whatever. So they were supposed to have people come in and do an asbestos survey and see if their bakery had asbestos in it, but they haven't done it.
There might be asbestos in my bread. Crazy.
Yeah, it's an interesting little magazine going through and seeing what businesses are getting fined.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder if we get that at work. We must, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, everything is on site docs. Everything's great like that. Trying to get everyone to use it, which I mean, it's super easy. You don't even have to carry around paper and pen anymore. You just do it.
I love it.
Yeah. And then I have an inventory management software set up called Sortly. It's great. You scan in and out items with your phone. So they keep track of all the inventory everywhere. And that's one of the main reasons I would like somebody in the Kelowna office as well, because then they can handle setting that up, getting that going, and making sure everyone's following it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the only one who volunteered. I'm trying to get a splicer to come in, but they're like, nah.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Nah.
I ain't trying to do more work.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be in town the entire time.
Yeah, but
you wouldn't have to keep traveling.
Do they? But they like that, though. They
like to travel because it's big cash.
Yeah, exactly.
You get the big live out per diems.
Exactly. They don't have a wife at home.
Some of them do.
They want to get away from the wife at home.
I guess only one of them does.
It's like a nice vacation from the wife. She can go meet her boyfriend. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, and the week just flew by. Anyway, chainsaw.
Yeah, what's the deal with the chainsaw? What are you trying to chainsaw?
Well, when you're out 4x4ing, you're on the old forestry service roads. Any of the ones that aren't well maintained.
And there's a log across the road.
There's always just deadfall all over the place. And so we've been driving along and be like, well, guess we're turning around now.
Okay, wow.
So, yeah, I picked up a little
Husqvarna?
Yeah, Husqvarna. 16-inch bar.
Baby.
Runs pretty good. It's old, but
it gets the job done.
Yeah, it will get the job done.
Need to get a chainsaw file it all up, make it all nice.
Gotta get it all cleaned up. It's just greasy.
Oh yeah.
It's so greasy.
Nice. That's cool. How much did that set you back?
200.
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, for a Husqvarna.
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Because they're going like every other one is like $500 to $1,600.
Yeah,
So they're
not too bad,
expensive.
Especially if you can like tune it up and everything.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, how old is it? Older the better.
Doesn't look too old.
Older the better.
Fairly newer.
Older the better.
I mean, the older ones are like $75, and it's like, oh, that's
they require a lot of maintenance, but like they're also so simple. It's just like put in a new part, and it's like, oh, it's good again.
Yeah, this one's pretty simple. It's nothing digital.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to connect it to your Wi-Fi app on your phone to start it up.
No,
that's good.
Yeah. Other than that, been cleaning the basement. I mean, you've seen it.
Yeah.
It's getting.
It's like pretty
lower.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've been working on the shop. I got the deck on the half of the deck on the bench.
No man, this bench is a year-long project.
I know, it's taking forever.
It's crazy.
I have to. I'm hoping I'm gonna get it done on my vacation here, but I have to set up the table saw. And that's a to do. Because I got to do it outside. I got my chop saw set up inside with the vacuum on it.
Oh yeah, that's still even with the vacuum, it doesn't get it all.
No, it sure doesn't. It sure doesn't. So last night I was like, I felt ambitious, so I built a floating shelf for Frank to get up onto.
Frankie baby,
on his window.
His window.
That was a task.
You need to put some like food up there, so then he has a reason to be like, oh, I got to jump up there.
I mean, he has to if he wants to go outside.
Yeah, but I thought you said he couldn't figure it out.
I don't know if he can or not. He was in here being weird.
Yeah.
while we were doing the.
He's trying to eat my McMuffin.
Yeah.
What a guy.
I'm like,
that's the same as usual though.
Yeah.
That's every week. He's like, hey, let me have a little taste of that.
Yeah, and for those of you listening along, wasn't a slutty chicken sandwich. It was just like a
it was a
jalapeno
bacon and egg McMuffin. So it was pretty slutty.
I guess so.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, and we also pulled all of the fish out of the freezer to smoke it all.
Ooh.
So we had some round 2 smoking.
Yeah, much better this time.
Yeah,
little juicier on the outside, but it was
let it dry out.
It was
straight in the fridge.
It was less. So it was weird because it was wetter yet drier.
Yeah, yeah.
So the exterior was very juicy, but the interior was like way firmer.
Yeah.
So it was like. Basically, you needed to like wipe it off.
Yeah.
That was about the only thing, and then it was like perfect. So
we smoked it in mesquite wood this go round. It was just what we had left.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I was smoking, I was sitting on the couch. In the living room, going,
"Smells like barbecue."
It smells like really good, like that old Dutch mesquite chip.
Smell. Yep.
And I'm like, oh, that's the wood.
Yeah,
you can really smell the mesquite in it.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was very surprised that I could actually smell that flavor.
Oh, yeah.
It was so prevalent.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Yep. Nice.
Really good. That was essentially my week. Just a bunch of getting ready for vacation, making
sure
everything was ready to go.
Perfect.
So that Ripsick on Monday wasn't so overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that he has to do, because Monday is end of month for us, and he's got to put a lot of stuff in. So
well, we would wish him well if he listened to this.
Yes.
But he doesn't, so I'm not going to wish him well.
Video games.
Sure.
I didn't play any.
I played some. I played on Thursday. I didn't stream, but I played Generation Zero with the tank.
Nice.
It's fun.
Have they fixed the questing?
No. That game is just, I couldn't see any NPCs. He'd be like, I'm talking to Veronica right now. I'm like, I see nothing. He'd be like, here's the collectible. I'm pointing at it. I'm like, I see nothing. So it was fun, but it's just like, so glitchy and whatever.
Yeah.
And again, I played it on the Xbox Series X and it crashed 2 times. Yeah. So, but the second time it was like, well, that's probably time to go to bed. We'll call it there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine for me. It was like 11 p.m., but it's like 2 a.m. for the tank.
Just up there gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
So that was good. I played some Warframe, just faffing about in there.
Nice.
I'm at the point where it's like, I can just do stuff. Like, I don't really... I'm sure I said this before. It's like now I'm the guy at the top of the damage, and kills at the end of a mission, just because I've like got my finally one build that's almost like done for what it needs to do.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. Like it's like a MOBA almost.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, except you're not fighting each other.
No,
it's like a PvE MOBA, but it's like, you know, learning like, oh, this interacts this way with this ability. Like before I was building my guns can have punch through, and that means how many times it'll go through things.
Penetrate?
Basically.
Yeah.
So normally I would be doing this build with this one ability where I cast this magnetic bubble. Every bad guy gets sucked into it, and then I would fire my rifle into it, and the bullets get slurped around and they just go through the guys repeatedly. And you wanted more punch through because then it would hit more guys multiple, right?
Yeah.
So I just assumed that's the way it worked for all guns, but I was using a shotgun, and you don't want punch through on the shotgun because you just want it to hit. It's like the pellets, basically. Yeah. So anyways, I was building for punch through, and then I was like, I built it incorrectly with no punch through. And I was like, wait, that killed all those guys immediately. Like, what's the deal here? And it's like, oh, you don't want punch through on the shotgun. So now it's like I'm just doing like the most ridiculous amount of damage I've ever seen of all time because my Warframe has all the mods to work that way. The gun is like fully decked out.
Yeah.
There was a lot of grinding involved. Like, I mean, I'm using this special kind of gun that you get that has an innate elemental ability into it. It randomly gives you a percentage of that ability. So the first one I got was only like 20%, but you can get another copy and like merge them to increase it to a maximum of 60.
Mm-hmm.
So when you merge it, it takes the higher number and adds 1.1 times to it. So if you had 20 and you added another gun that was 20 or lower, it would increase it by 1.1 times.
Yep.
So it would go from 20 to like 22.2. So
okay.
I had one that was 20. I got another one that takes a whole, like it's a whole like thing that takes an hour to get another one. That one was like 50.
Oh.
So then I combined them and it went from 50 to 55.
Yeah.
So I did that like 4 times to get it to like 60 max damage bonus. And then I had all the mods, but then the mods had to be leveled up, blah, blah, blah. Took a lot of time. But now it's just like I'm invincible. So that's pretty fun.
Nice.
Because I'd always be looking at these guys like, how did they kill everything in the room like that immediately? Like, what's going on? And now it's like I'm doing that. So I'm sure people are like, wow, how did you do that?
Nice.
So I'm enjoying it a lot anyways.
Yeah, I whenever I log into Discord, I'm like, you're playing Warframe.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Good.
It's been fun.
Good.
Other than that, I don't think I played anything else really.
I assume M is Minecraft?
No. M is to remind me about what I watched that isn't in our list.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Since you didn't play any games, should we move on to that?
I guess I did play.
Oh, did you? You lied to me.
I played Backpack Hero.
You son of a bitch.
For like 20 minutes before you showed up.
Oh, that counts. That counts.
I'm continuing a cleaver build in that game.
A cleaver build.
Yeah, so I have one cleaver that takes 2 energy.
Uh-huh.
And it uses all the cleavers around it. So it uses the cleaver to top, bottom, left, and right. The cleaver on the left uses the cleaver above it. The cleaver above it uses all the cleavers diagonally from it.
Okay, so but what? They bonus off of each other?
Yeah, and then I have a relic that gives me +3 damage every time a weapon is used around that weapon.
Okay, so you're laying the waste.
I'm laying the waste.
Nice.
It's ridiculous, but I'm in New Game Plus right now.
Oh.
I just kept going, and so not everything is dying in one hit, which is unfortunate. It's usually taking all 3 hits, because I have 6 energy. The middle cleaver uses 2 energy, and that's the one I use.
Mm-hmm.
That's just 2 energy, 2 energy, 2 energy.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all we get 3 hits, but they keep building upon each other. Every time a weapon is used around it, just keeps going higher.
Okay.
Yeah, and things have like 600 hit points now. I'm like, oh my god,
yeah.
am I even gonna get through this?
I'm in the sort of same thing in Warframe, actually. There's basically New Game Plus in Warframe.
Yeah.
It's called the Steel Path.
Yeah.
And you choose that, and it changes any mission into like a level 100 to 120 enemies in it. So they're a lot tougher. But anyways, yeah. I know the New Game Plus for sure.
All right, let's carry on then.
Well, we're not doing Game Club this week.
We're not doing Game Club because I did not have a time to play a game.
And I
had
fudged up
so many episodes of things to watch. And do we want to briefly gloss over Rings of Power? Because we
can briefly do it. I'll just say I was going to play Game Club today because I thought the podcast was being recorded tomorrow. So I was going to play Wandering Village. I will do that next week.
Yes, very good.
But before we get into that quickly, I will say, because of this section that's all of a sudden happened in the show where we talk about various programs, that I decided I had to watch The Mandalorian.
Oh.
Just because obviously when season 3 comes out, you're going to be like, we have to talk about The Mandalorian. Yeah. So I was like, okay.
How much did you get through?
I better watch The Mandalorian. I watched 2 episodes of The Mandalorian.
Yes.
First season. That's all I've watched so far. It's been enjoyable.
Oh, good.
It's much better than Book of Boba
Fett. Yes, it is.
It's interesting. We're not going to talk about it. That's old news, whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to watch all through it, and I'm enjoying it. It's not like it's going to be a slog where I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to watch more of it.
Yeah, it's 100% not a slog. They lean into Star Wars tropes a lot in this one. There's a little... It's got more comedy than Andor, that's for sure.
There's not been any comedy really in Andor. Was there comedy? I don't even know if there's comedy in the first 2 episodes of Mandalorian.
No, there's a lot of lore building, which is great.
It was almost like it was like a video game story in the second episode where it's like they strip his ship and like, I want to get my parts back. No, we can't, but you can do a quest for us to get the egg and then we'll give you the parts back. And I just was like, man, was this a Star Wars game that they turned into a show here? So, but I enjoyed it. It's cool so far. And I like some of the effects they're doing. Like There's a part where the Mandalorian's being stalked and he's like looking around and you can see in the reflection of his helmet like guys jumping over a valley behind him and stuff like that. So it's very cool so far.
Yeah, it's most enjoyable.
Yeah, so I'll finish that in time for the next season.
Good.
It'll probably be done before that. So
yeah,
because I don't think that's coming anytime soon, is it?
No. Well, there's trailers for it.
So but what's coming out next soon. After Andor? Do we know?
God, I can't remember what it is now.
Okay. I'm not looking forward to watching the Book of Boba Fett so I can watch the second season of the Book of Boba Fett, that's for sure. But Book of Boba Fett, by far, the worst Star Wars show.
A series?
Yes.
Show? Yeah.
It's definitely not the worst thing, because like the movies, some of them are just way worse. Yeah, but as a series, it's the worst one.
Yeah, I'm going to say you're right on
that. I know I'm right.
I'm going to say you're right on that.
What else?
I enjoyed it.
What else?
But out of the series that have come out, it's definitely the worst.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Big time. So, anyways, we can leave.
Well, why don't we go to Andor then?
Let's do Andor.
About Star Wars.
Yeah.
3 episodes of Andor dropped last Wednesday.
Yep.
Not last Wednesday. Wednesday. Was it last Wednesday?
I think it was last Wednesday.
Oh, it was last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And, oh man.
Did you watch all 3?
I watched all 3.
Yeah. I watched all 3 too. We won't talk about like the whole like story of it and everything.
No, we'll just go over our general impressions.
So, general impression is they don't like jokes on their show.
No, it's dark.
There's no jokes really.
Oh, I guess it's not dark. It's more it's just drama.
It's
dramatic.
It's like dramatic, yes.
Yeah.
So I like that Disney is leaning into like the anti-hero, but not like the anti-hero like usually they would like when people talk about an anti-hero, like it's more like this guy, he's actually the bad guy. Like when people are like Homelander, they like Homelander or like Walt from Breaking Bad. It's like, no, those are bad people.
Those are bad people.
Whereas like Andor is a shady dude who does bad things.
Yeah.
But it's not out of malice or whatever. Like at the start where he, of course, spoilers here, everybody. Okay, spoilers.
Yes, spoilers.
So whatever. But like at the start where he kills the guy. Well, he kills 2 guys, actually.
Yeah.
One's accidentally, but then it's like, oh, I got this other guy here that's like, oh, we'll go in. I'll tell them it was an accident. You know, just come with us. We can tell them the truth. And it's like, well, you were shaking me down. But he just kills the guy.
Oh, yeah, just murks him.
He could have hit him on the head and left or whatever, but he just blows him away.
Yeah. And I think that is the only time a blaster is fired in like 2 episodes.
In the first 2 episodes, yeah, I think you're right. There's a lot of blastering in the 3rd episode.
Yeah.
But it harkened back to Han in episode 4.
Yeah.
Where he shot first.
Yeah.
Whereas George Lucas is like, no, we got to change it. Greedo shot first. So Disney is not like being like he's a hero, just a scruffy old rapscallion.
He's
like,
definitely not.
He is a hero, but he's also, you know, he's not 100% great, you know?
Yeah.
So
he's scruffy. He's
handsome lad. Handsome lad for sure. Oh, that was the one thing at the start of The Mandalorian. They use a lot of aliens in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Not so much in any of the other ones.
No.
So, but yeah, it was everything about it was good, I thought. There wasn't a wasted moment.
No.
Everything led to something else.
Yep.
The acting was great. The effects were great. The directing was great. I can't think of a part where I would have been like, oh, why did they do this? Or XYZ, you know?
No, I can't either.
Like even the part where Kellen Skarsgård, I can't remember his character's name, like the guy that's gonna buy the Imperial.
Oh yeah.
When he's flying in and he's talking to that weird guy, it's like, okay, if that doesn't lead to anything, that's okay. Because it's just showing like sort of in any typical movie, there'll be just like sort of a red hair. I don't want to call it a red herring. Maybe I do, but like someone that is in the movie. It's like, well, did they have anything to do with it? Like, is he like a spy or whatever? You know, like, is he going to come back later? But if he doesn't come back later, it's like it was interesting enough as it is, just as a character interaction that it doesn't matter. You know, whereas in other shows they kind of shoehorn it in a little bit, where it's like, was that even necessary.
Yeah.
Like if that guy doesn't come back, it's like, okay, that scene was fine by itself to enjoy and whatever. It wasn't a waste of time, you know?
No. You learn a little bit about the planet and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, they're never going to come back to the planet, right?
Probably not.
I mean, maybe. And again, why another fucking like desert planet? I know it's cheap to go film in Tunisia or whatever they're doing it all in, but still, like, holy shit. Yeah, and just showing the way like this planet works. It's all showing a different side of like the Empire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this takes place before. Wait, do we know when it really takes place? I know it takes place before episode 4.
Yeah.
But like how far before the events of Rogue One?
I don't think it's that far removed.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly close.
So,
but we might get a time jump here and there. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows how it's going to go.
Because especially after the 3rd episode, you never know. There might be a little time jumping happening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, other than that, I'm enjoying it. I recommend it.
Yeah, it's a lot of character building for Andor. A lot of character building. Yeah. You learn a lot of stuff about his past, where he grew up.
Yes. Oh, that was the one thing that I was like, why are they doing it like this? Like, they show the history of what kind of dude is he? I can't remember his planet.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, he's from some planet. Kenari. And they're obviously like primitive-ish.
Yep.
Because they're using blowguns and shit like that. And the planet they live on was being mined by the Empire.
Yeah. There was a horrific accident.
So they say.
Yeah.
So these guys are obviously low tech, but their clothing was too high tech for their low techness.
Yeah, and there's no adults. So
yeah, they're all youngsters or whatever. Yeah. But the thing too is like, did they have to speak in Kenari the whole time?
Unsubbed
Kenari? Like
I was okay with that because with the way they acted.
Yeah, like you could understand.
Yeah, you understood what was going on.
But like in a normal show, okay, they want to do Kenari, whatever.
Yeah.
Should they sub it, just say like whatever? Because like you and me, okay, I don't want to make us sound like we're some like intelligent, crazy, smart people, but like we watch it and we're like, okay, I know what's going on.
Yeah.
But like someone else might be just like, what is happening? Like, so, I mean, Star Wars is like the common denominator science fiction show for the mass market.
Yeah.
And this wasn't really like the mass market Star Wars show, in my opinion.
It's not the mass market Star Wars show.
But this made it even less so.
Yeah.
So, and it's also weird, like, they would even bother with a fake language because everyone speaks English in Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, like, at worst, they do it like in where they speak Kenari for a minute and then they just transition to English. Yeah. Like, we're still speaking Kenari, but it's English for ease of use, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that part was very weird.
I was very okay with it.
I was fine.
They did a good job of showing you what everyone was talking about without the language.
But their clothing was very much as I'm like they're wearing like stitched padded clothing and stuff like that. Like they're using blowguns. Yeah. Like they live in a tree.
Yeah.
Like they should be dressed like Ewoks. There should be just loincloths and nothing else.
I think we don't know enough about their culture or where they even come from. If they're even from Kenari.
I mean, maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, I wouldn't think they're like some descendants of Empire people there because they wouldn't be called Kenari.
No.
They'd just be like feral children from the Empire, and the Empire would have taken them away. Or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's what they are. They're feral children. Like, where are the adults?
Yeah.
I mean, we know they grow into adults because we have Andor.
Yeah, exactly. I liked how Harry Potter's adopted mom was Andor's like stepmom in this show too.
His adopted mom was in there?
Yeah, like Harry Potter's one that made him live under the stairs. Wasn't that her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, it was.
They're very similar. That's for sure.
It was her.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I recognize her. Oh, and that's the other thing. I mean, I don't know if you know who this is, but at the start of Mandalorian, where he goes to get the contract to go get Grogu.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as I heard the guy's voice, I'm like, that's Werner Herzog, the director.
Oh, interesting.
And then they went in. I'm like, holy shit, it is actually him. That's crazy. Cool. He's a weird duck.
Yeah?
Yeah. He has a very distinctive voice, though. So as soon as I heard it, I was like, holy shit, is he in this movie? He's directed a few things that are pretty interesting.
Nice.
He also is friends. Well, I don't know if you know who. What's his name? The director of Pink Flamingos. God, what's his name? But he's like notoriously gay. And there's a clip of Werner Herzog he said like, I didn't realize he was gay. And it's like, how did you not know he was gay? It's crazy. Anyways, the small aside there.
Yes.
I recommend Andor.
Yeah, if you're
I wouldn't
if you're not in there for the action, you're in there for learning and seeing what things are like.
No,
not a lot of action.
You can watch this show with no enjoyment or knowledge of Star Wars.
Yes.
More or less. Because they've got like the whole like storyline of like the security guard that just wants to do good, but he fucks everything up and gets people killed.
Yeah.
Like the acting in that was great.
Oh, yeah.
Even though the guy that played the security guard looked like he came from that kid's show where they wore fake hair and do you know what I'm talking about? With the little girl with the pink wig. I can't think of the show's name.
Big Comfy Couch?
It's like a Swedish show, and the guys always have like very big jaws and stuff like that.
Not a clue.
There'd always be a meme of I can't think of the guy's name. Anyways, he was too handsome.
Yes, Lazy Town.
Yes, Lazy Town. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Lazy Town. He looked like he came from the set of Lazy Town. But I liked, the whole security force thing and like, like the guy saying like, oh, well, if we didn't try best, that'd be a dereliction of duty. Don't you agree, sir? And he's like, yes, I do agree. And he just wanted to do the best because like 2 of his guys got killed. He just wanted to solve it. But because he didn't do what he was told, a lot of more people died. Yeah. So what's going to happen with that guy? Is he going to be hunting him down? Is he going to what is his story over? We're not going to see him again.
No, I think we're going to see him again.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we're going to see him again for sure.
Yeah. So I recommend. And I don't like how Disney's doing. Like, I get like people traditionally it's like a binge. Like we give you 10 episodes today, enjoy.
Yeah.
But like, why either do one or the other? Like, don't give us 3 and then.
I think it's because they delayed it, and so they had 3 banked up.
But they can release them whenever.
I know. I don't know why they did it like that, but
they can do it whenever the fuck they want. Like instead, like, to delay it for 2 weeks, just start it at 2 weeks and let it go. I don't know. I've never understood with Netflix's whole binging thing. I mean, I know now why they did it is because historically their metrics showed that people would binge a show as soon as they had it.
Yeah.
So that's why they did it.
Yeah.
But they've changed that now too, where they don't do it.
Oh, they
a
do
binge.
weekly releases?
They do weeklies for most stuff now. So yeah. But if they're gonna 3 on one day,
that's weird.
I mean, they're only like 40 to 50 minutes each, so
yeah, it's
like a long movie if you sit down and watch all 3 in a row. But
I mean, it was a good stopping point for the 3 at that point.
I mean, I guess it wrapped up the like whatever planet they were on section.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I think we'll see some more from at least what's her name on the planet. Because her boyfriend got killed.
Yeah.
But he was a bit of a doucher, so.
A little bit.
So.
Just a little bit.
But it was like rooted in sort of like a realistic thing that would happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially for someone that's paranoid. Like, oh, is she Andor's in like going to steal my woman away? I got to get rid of the competition.
Yeah.
He's wanted for a crime.
Yeah.
Like, I know he's friends with everybody, but he's wanted for a crime. Like, what do you do there?
Mm-hmm.
So.
You obviously call the authorities.
Yeah, but like, I mean, everyone loves the scamp Andor around town. Yeah, he borrowed money from me and he's not paid it back. What a scamp. So
what a scamp. He's the lovable scamp in the junkyard town.
Basically. Anyways, Andor. Recommend it. You should watch it.
Yes, definitely.
Speaking of other things you should watch.
She-Hulk?
Hell yeah. Love She-Hulk.
Yeah, that tweet.
The tweet?
By She-Hulk
I couldn't believe that was real. So there's a tweet that came out and it said something like, it was a poster of She-Hulk and it said like, it said, sorry incels, not all content is made for you. And then it changed the She-Hulk logo to say sorry incels. I was like, holy shit, that's on the real She-Hulk account. Oh my god. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's great. They're leaning hard into that for sure now.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
This episode, I laughed a lot of times in this one. Like, especially at the start where they showed the, like, She-Hulk logo. And she's like, I don't want to be Just Jen. And then it shows the Just Jen logo.
Yeah.
But the biggest laugh I got. So this episode is she's been invited to a wedding for her friend she hasn't seen since high school. Lulu. And she's like, oh, this is very inconvenient time for me. And then she kind of looks in the camera like, yeah, this is an episode that nothing happens or whatever.
Yeah, this is a wedding episode.
Yeah.
We weren't expecting one, but here it is.
Yeah, exactly. So she's been invited to be like a bridesmaid at this woman's wedding she hasn't seen since high school, which is like a kind of a normal thing. Like, I remember the same thing happened to our mutual friend's wedding where our friend, I'm not going to name any names, but she like invited one of her best friends from high school to be in the bridesmaid party, but she hadn't seen her in like 5 years, but she still did it anyways. And it was a thing where like they were obligated to do it.
Yeah.
And after the wedding, she was like, I should have had somebody else or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So it just seems like a thing. I don't know.
That's a weird thing.
I don't know if I would feel obligation like that personally. Like I mean,
I wouldn't.
I don't think so either. But
I'm still really good friends with all my friends from high school.
I mean, anyone that I want to see from high school, I still see. So it's a little different. But like, I mean, I guess the people I was best friends with in high school, I still am, to all the time anyways now. So I guess it's a little different than your absolute best friend that you had in high school that you haven't talked to in 6 years. That hasn't happened to me, so I don't know. But also, yeah. Anyways, so Jen shows up as She-Hulk. They're upset with the bride's like, "Why are you She-Hulk at my wedding? You're taking the shine away from me."
Yeah. Which
Which is when she walked in as She-Hulk, I'm like, "What the fuck is she doing?"
Yeah,
like,
I know. I was like doing that too.
I was like, "Oh my god!" Like people, I guess they just sort of like there's been a lot of times where I'll hear like, I remember a while ago. Someone told me like, oh, he's gonna propose at their wedding to his or his girlfriend, right? Yeah. I'm like, no, he cannot do that.
Don't do that.
He cannot do that. And she's like, why? I'm like, do you not understand? Like, this is their wedding day. You cannot propose to someone at someone else's wedding. I'm like,
you can't steal their shine.
You got to tell them like, do it any other time, right? Do it before, do it like after, but you cannot do it at the wedding.
Yeah.
And because so many times I've heard of shit like that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, it's supposed to be about the bride and maybe the groom. But if you do anything to take it away, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's when she walked in as She-Hulk, I'm like, holy fuck. Like, really? You're going to go as She-Hulk?
Yeah, exactly.
And then, of course, the bride was like, this is like my day. So you're going to be Jen.
Yeah. Blue polka dots, though. Didn't call that.
No.
I was red sequence, but it was blue polka dots.
Well, I think maybe later we'll see another dress of red, but yeah. So anyways, somehow Titania weasels her way into the wedding. I don't know how she knew Jen was going to this wedding, but she did.
Yep.
And she's dating some dork that's there. So that's how she got in. And Jen's like, she's just here to screw with me. And everyone's like, everything's not about you, Jen. Get with the program. But yeah, Titania is there to screw with Jen. 100%. So Jen's all drunk and shit, and Titania like just full on punches her as Jen, and she just took it like a champ.
Yeah,
she got blasted across the way, and she's like,
she was drunk and barfing in a corner and just got punched.
Yeah, she punched her right in the face, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
like
right after she just finished vomiting in the corner.
She flew like 20 feet, and I was like, wow, she could take a punch as Jen. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But this scene was where I got the biggest laugh, is when she's like, I'll take you as Jen. I don't need to change. And she did the one swing, and she just fell face first into the ground. Oh my God, I almost died laughing. But yeah, the whole thing where she's drunk Jen and she's like trying to change. She's like, I can't remember how. It was so good.
Yeah.
But they have a scrap in the wedding, and then the bride comes out and is just like, oh my God, She-Hulk's at my wedding. Oh, this is so great. So, and the only other main thing that really happened in this episode is they discovered this intelligentsia website with like anti-She-Hulk death threats and beams and like incel behavior. I I guess there's a whole subplot about Mr. Immortal and his divorce and how he had been married like 8 times and he would just, rather than getting a divorce, he'd just go kill himself and come back to life. That was an interesting subplot too,
yes.
But the Jen parts were much better. She did a pretty good job, I think, as pretending to be drunk.
Yes.
It was pretty believable.
I would agree so.
Usually people are just slurring their words, pretending, and you're just like, it doesn't sound believable to me, but she did a pretty good job. So.
Yes.
I like this episode a lot. It was probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, it's probably my least favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just was laughing so much at it, you know? Like, literally laughing out loud. Like, when I'm usually watching a show, and I'll be like, oh, that's funny, you know? Like, whatever. Yeah. But I was, like, literally laughing out loud, especially when she fell over. Oh, my God. It was so good.
Yeah, it was still good, but not my favorite.
No, that's okay.
Still good, though.
Yeah, I found it the funniest of all the episodes. It was a pointless episode of nothingness.
Yeah, it definitely was. I think probably that's why I didn't like
it.
It
I mean, they even said, though, like, this is an episode that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But it was the funniest one to me, for sure. So
there you go.
Who knows what Titania's going to do now? She broke her veneers.
Yeah, right?
So... Her face,
so funny. Her teeth just went goosh.
Yeah,
just everywhere,
just
in all directions.
Yeah, it was interesting, anyways.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, I like She-Hulk a lot. I know a lot of people are just like, oh, it's cringe or whatever, but it's just like, I guess it's not made for you.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I'm just a special breed. I guess I don't know. I really like She-Hulk.
Yeah, I like it as well. It's just like there's no.
It's just a fun time.
Yeah, it's just a fun time. There's no point.
No. Not yet, anyways.
Not yet, no.
I mean, they did show a flashback at the start in the recap about trying to get Jen's blood, and then they showed at the end they had some sort of like super needle or something like that. But we still don't even know who's behind it or doing it or whatever.
Yeah, could be made out of vibranium.
Could be. I don't know. Could vibranium pierce her?
I don't know.
What's the one from? Oh yeah, that's the one from Wakanda. Vibranium, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like, what's the one from Wakanda? Oh, it is vibranium. I was thinking of adamantium.
Yes, I figured you were.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. If you're not watching the show, watch it and enjoy it because it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Unless you're an incel, in which case,
I just don't understand that sort of like way of thinking. I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it either, but we grew up in the 70s, so.
I get no, we didn't. What are you talking about? That's like people complaining about Mermaid, the Black Mermaid in what's it called, Little Mermaid. She's black now, in the like live action one.
Oh.
It's people are complaining like, why is she black? It's like she's a fucking fish woman, man.
Yeah,
like who cares what color she is?
Woman.
The only one complaint I heard was from like a person of color who said like, whatever, they made her black, but like why can't they just make a news story that's like about uplifting black people? Like black people are so boring, they have to just repurpose it into a white person story.
Yeah, what couldn't it have been a male?
The Littlest Mermaid that's a dude?
Yeah,
that would set the internet on fire.
I know, it'd be funny.
That would burn down the internet.
Just a
I mean, it's a kids movie.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Kids don't care if the mermaid's black.
No, they sure don't.
I don't know if I've told this story on here, but I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I shouldn't have been. My roommate's son was watching me, and he's probably like 6 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, Grand Theft, who are you playing as?" And they have 3 characters. You can be Franklin. You can be, I can't remember the other 2 guys' names. Franklin is the black guy, and then there's the 2 white guys.
Yeah.
And Franklin, Trevor, and Michael, I think.
Yes.
So I was playing as Franklin, and he's like, "Oh, who are you playing as?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm Franklin." And he's like, "Which one's Franklin?" And I was like, "Oh, how do I tell him?" So I'm like, he's like, "Oh, Franklin has a beard." And I was like, "Yes, Franklin does have a beard." But he didn't see him as like a white guy or a black guy. He's just like, "Oh, he has a beard."
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, because kids don't give a fuck about that shit.
Sure don't, and they shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's all learned from your parents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes, thank you. He has a beard.
He's got a beard.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Yes.
Did you watch the Rings of Power?
Watched it all.
You watched the whole thing, eh? I haven't even watched the last episode yet.
Oh, the last episode just came out, so I haven't watched that one.
Okay, maybe I didn't even watch the one before that yet. I might have only watched. I'm not sure how many I watched. That's crazy that you watched it all. I'm kind of surprised.
Danae's really into it.
Okay.
So we've just been watching.
So what does she think about it? Let's get her down here. Danae, come in here. She'd never come in here.
No. She sure would.
So is she like a Lord of the Rings fan?
I don't know.
Okay. Has she
Not like
watched
a
the
super
other
fan.
ones?
She's
or
watched them all.
read them? No.
Yeah, we've watched them all. I don't know who's read them. If she's read them, I mean, she's not really a reader.
So she is just enjoying the show as it is.
She's just enjoying the show as it is.
Okay.
Like learning more about what happened before the rings were created.
Okay. This is again, the Rings of Power is literally Lord of the Rings fan fiction.
Yes.
So I don't understand why everybody's so upset by it.
That's because there's
just wieners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely wieners.
I like in the first episode where Galadriel again spoilers.
Spoilers or spoiler alert. Spoiler. Skip this if you haven't watched Rings of Power.
Galadriel fights the snow troll and like the other elves are getting shit kicked out.
Yeah.
But she beats the shit out of him and everyone's like, "Oh my god, why is Galadriel such a good warrior? This is baloney. She was never shown as a good warrior in the book." It's like,
yeah, she's 600 years old.
She's the only one that was born. Like everyone else was born in Middle Earth. They're like wimpy elves. She's the only like old ass elf there. Like of course she's got more power than them all.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of complaints. I enjoy it. It's weird though seeing the hobbits as they are, like fucking dirty little hippies that are like roaming around and then.
Well, aren't those the hobbits?
They're
that
Harefoots.
Become the Shire. Hobbits?
Well, they're different. They're like different last name. Yeah. They're Harefoots or whatever. So who knows? Maybe they settle down in the next. Well, how old? I guess it's like 1,000 years between or something. This and like the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So who knows what can happen in that time? But it was just weird seeing them like that. But it was fine. I enjoyed it. It was whatever. The Man from Outer Space. Who could it be?
Oh, I don't know. Who could it be?
Who could it be?
I mean, they got a good actor to play him.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Well, he's doing a good job, but he also kind of looks like him too.
Yeah, I mean, you put your gray hair on a guy,
even the eyes and the face structure. I'm like, yep.
So
that's him.
the last episode I watched was the one where the Man from Space, aka Gandalf, wants them to. He puts the stars in the sky, and they're like, "Oh, he wants us to see the stars." So that's the last episode I watched.
2 episodes.
I think I am 2 episodes back. But I found all the acting is great, and again, a lot of people. There's a black elf all of a sudden. Oh my god,
it's
like
awesome.
They're fucking elves. They're not even real, man. Like, who cares what color he is? Holy shit. He's got pointy ears. Oh my god, the elf has pointy ears.
That's a good looking dude, let me tell you.
Yeah, he's a pretty handsome dude. But like, that whole story with the elf and the unrequited love of, what's her name? Branwen.
Yeah.
With the elf. Yeah, I saw him I think he got snatched up by a tree. I don't know. I haven't seen the next couple episodes. We'll see.
Yeah, so I can't really say anything then.
Yeah, I'm not after that point.
Because I don't know like what's been whose names you've learned and whatnot.
So I've seen we saw Elrond.
Yep.
Went to the dwarven city to talk to his buddy because they needed help to make the rings.
Yes. Well, the tower that'll forge the rings.
Yes.
First.
So they wanted to get help. And that whole interaction with, what's his, the dwarven prince's name? Prince? I can't remember his name.
Oh, I can't remember either.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
He's like, you couldn't even be bothered to come to my wedding. It's like, sorry. Yeah, I guess I'm an elf and like
20 years? That's not a long
That's not a long time to me. And my apology. But his wife is just like, sit your ass down here. We're having dinner. You're invited. You're staying. And they rekindle their friendship.
Yep.
It's like they're having a fellowship of the ring.
Oh, they're having a fellowship of the dining table.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So that was great. I know a lot of people, again, were like, why is there a black dwarf? Who cares, man?
Who cares, man?
Jesus Christ. It's like, whatever, dude. Yeah, that was a great thing. Great scene with them.
Yeah.
They had a great chemistry going on. I don't really like the way the dwarves look, sort of like post Hobbit. movies, they look a little like they're either like they look like Shrek or they look like they fuck all the time. They're either like super ugly or super handsome. Like you look at one dwarf and you're like, that dwarf fucks. I know that dwarf fucks. But
don't they just pop out of holes in the grounds, the babies, though?
I don't know. I think they still
seen a female dwarf.
What? No, they've seen female dwarves. I just seen one in the show.
I know. But that's from like the Lord of the Rings, where like they just pop out of holes in the ground.
Yeah. Like I get, and just the complaints like, oh, they have a Bilbo replacement in a female Hobbit. Oh, roll my eyes. It's like, oh my God, can we not have any female character in anything?
No, we can't.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah, no, it's literally illegal. No strong female leads, please.
Okay, I didn't realize.
So Galadriel, yeah, she's got to go.
Yeah, there's just the complaining about it, like in that when they're on the raft and she keeps pulling that rope.
Yeah,
they're like, what is she even doing? Oh my God, she just keeps pulling this rope.
She's trying to have a conversation with the guy.
She's nervous on this boat, and it's just a tick. Like, who fucking cares why she's pulling this rope? Jesus Christ, settle down.
She's just fiddling, dude.
Yeah, like, holy Christ, people are ridiculous.
Realism.
I mean, should she be more stoic as a 1,000-year-old elf? Yeah, maybe if you're not floating in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I don't know, man. On a fucking raft made of jack shit.
Yeah.
So the one weird thing is when she yeeted herself off the boat. Like, I have no escape plan. See ya.
Yeah.
Just like, I'll swim back to Middle Earth.
Swim back.
Yeah. It's like, how far is it away? Like, it's like literally across the ocean. So that was the weird part, but whatever. But I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know. I just didn't get around to watch. I think I just prioritized Andor.
Yeah.
Because I knew that would be something you would be watching, not so much Rings of Power.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, because we watched an episode and then that's all that I wanted to watch.
Okay.
Rings of Power.
I'll finish it off.
It's super good.
Yeah.
You get introduced to a lot of characters like, oh, that's him.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, that's him. I'm like, oh, that's her.
Exactly.
It's really good.
Elrond's hairdo is a little weird.
They could have picked somebody that looked more like.
No, I don't even care how he looks. It's just like, why is he wearing a pompadour?
I'm okay with that.
It's just like he had long ass hair, like he's like Mr. Anderson or whatever from the Matrix. I guess that's not his name. What's his name?
Agent Smith.
Oh yeah. I guess I can't remember his name, but I guess he's a young sort of elf. He just
he's very young,
letting his freak flag fly with his pompadour hairdo. So
Hugo Weaving.
Oh yes, Hugo Weaving, of course.
I love Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's good. I would recommend. You should watch.
You should definitely watch. If we haven't spoiled enough for you right here.
It's your fault if you listen to this, I guess.
Yes, it is definitely your fault. So. And it is also definitely your fault that you are not subscribed to the Patreon of the StreamVoid Pod.
Oh, that's true.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid Pod. You can get in there. You can support the stream for as little as $1 a month.
Yes, sir.
$1.
That's all it takes.
Yes,
that's a beautiful thing.
All it takes. We have some Patreon shout-outs to give out.
Yes, we do.
Nacho Love.
Thank you, Nacho.
Thank you, Nacho.
Nacho joined up to see us eat a chip that we're going to do. Like one of the...
apparently bamboozled her because we don't have the chip
anymore. Yeah, we had a bit of a pre-show disaster where we were like, let's look at this chip before we have to eat it. And it's like, oh, the actual chip is not in the package.
Yeah, the package was sealed.
Yep.
But when we opened it up, the chip had already been eaten.
Yeah.
Somebody had eaten the chip.
And resealed it.
And resealed it at the barbecue.
Yeah, so we've ordered 2 off of Amazon.
Yep.
They'll be here next week sometime. No, wait. Next month sometime. And we'll do a special stream for the patrons then.
Yeah.
Who else can we...
Well, we have to shout out
Ripsick.
Who also joined up. Same with Neangelo Cruz.
I was very shocked in my bed. No, wait, wasn't I in bed? I don't know where I was. But I got an alert on my phone and I'm like, wait a minute, 2 patrons right now? What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, 7 a.m. Patrons coming in.
I know. It was very surprising anyways.
Yeah, so big shout out to you 3 for joining the Patreon and helping support this podcast.
They're not going to hear this.
Neangelo will.
Nino, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
The boys are our primary listeners. They listen to all the podcasts. And Ron... Can't forget about Ron.
No,
he
Ron.
listens to all the bonus content.
Oh, Ron. What a gentleman and a scholar. What a guy.
Yep.
Cool beans. Well, thank you all, lads and lasses. Appreciated.
Yep, and we will have the Patreon exclusive content coming out to you next month, unfortunately. We'll try and figure out something to do this month.
Yes.
Maybe. Although it's I think the month's almost over. So
I think we have to just Rochambeau each other.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I agree. Awful. I'll go first.
Okay. Should we Rochambeau to find out who goes first?
Yeah, I guess so. Damn. Yes. Patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
Yeah, get in there.
Any support is appreciated. And yeah, I appreciate you all.
Yes, we do.
And a shout out to me as well, because I'm on the Patreon.
No.
What? I don't even get a shout out? Damn, that's dirty. I could cancel it now that I'm not the only one in it. I don't need to do it anymore. I was like, I'm like a panhandler. I throw the first dollar in.
Yeah. We are currently streaming on a platform.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
3 actually, but our primary one is Twitch, of course.
Yes.
And there has been some drama happening in the old Twitchosphere.
That's for sure.
Twitch has made a lot of changes that people are very upset about, and there's been some other news coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about well, let's go in order from what we have here.
Okay.
Twitch gambling.
Yes.
There's some new rules going on now with Twitch gambling.
Yep.
You are not allowed to promote the sites. You're not no referral codes, no sharing links.
Yes.
For any gambling site that has slots, roulettes, or dice games.
Yes. And you're not also allowed to do those ones anymore starting next month.
For websites and games that aren't licensed in the US or other jurisdictions.
Yes. So these illegal offshore crypto ones.
Yeah.
You can't do
those
anymore.
So stake.com, rollbit.com, dualbits.com, and rubeat.com are definitely banned.
Yeah. So part of this too is like you weren't allowed to share referral codes as it was on Twitch, but a lot of these guys would be like, "Oh, you should join my Discord where we have a lot of discussions about other things, and then you can find the referral code there."
Yeah.
Which the thing with that is it doesn't like XQC might have a referral code, but it doesn't matter if he refers anybody. That's not part of his thing. His income isn't based off of referrals.
No.
His whole thing is bankrolled by the company. And all he has to do is just gamble on stream.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to refer anybody. So I don't know what he's going to do. Like, are these guys just
still play games?
Yeah,
you still play on sites.
Well, you can play,
licensed.
And you can do games that are not of chance.
Yeah,
so you can play poker because that's not a game of chance, really. Yeah. It requires some strategy. But like, do you think any of these guys are going to be like, I'm going to go to Brime? You think Brime's just like rubbing their hands together now? Like, yeah, you can gamble on Brime. That's cool. I don't care.
And cozy.tv.
Yeah, exactly. It's about time, I think. Because all these guys are just streaming to kids, basically.
Yeah.
And they're just creating gambling problems for kids.
Yes.
Which is bad.
Kids are susceptible to these kinds of things.
Oh, big time. Oh, are you kidding me? That's like the whole advertising of anything is just because kids are stupid.
Yeah.
Also, gambling is like the lamest, boringest content on Twitch.
Why is it even exciting?
It's not even remotely exciting to me.
No, me neither. I mean, I guess it is to some people because people keep doing it.
I guess as a background activity to like just chatting or whatever. But literally, whenever I've tuned in just to see a gambling stream, big or small, it's literally just like, oh yeah, if I get 3 horses here, this will be a good win. Oh, I only got 2. Oh man. And it's just like literally the most boring shit I could ever see.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy locally that was doing slots streaming, and I would tune in and be like, oh my God, like why would you ever even want to watch this for a millisecond? Just the most boring shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's lame.
Yeah. So about time. I mean, also Twitch obviously needs to crack down on underage people.
Yes.
On their sites.
Yes.
Plus actually enforcing some of the like things they have in place, like with age gating and everything like that.
Yeah.
But gambling sucks, but on the other hand is like, what about all their like softcore pornography they have on their platform too?
Yeah.
Like, is
There's a lot.
Is that not bad as well?
It's bad, I guess.
It's bad in a different way.
Yeah.
Again, more other content that I find absolutely boring as dog shit is any of this like pool baloney.
Yeah.
Just the most boring shit.
You're not as thirsty as some kids, I guess.
But like, why? I don't understand why. Like on Twitch, I don't understand.
I mean, it's just like cam girls, I guess, but less.
But like, I mean, yeah, I guess so. And like most of these ones that are like on Twitch, it's just an advertisement for the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Like you can't advertise the link to OnlyFans on Twitch, but it's like, check out my link.gg or whatever. Linktree for all my other links to my socials. And the top one is like 18 plus OnlyFans. It's like, okay, 18 plus, that's fine. But like, that's another thing where it's like, yeah, are you 18? Yeah, click the box. It's cool. I believe you.
You're 18?
I believe you.
Yeah.
I don't need any other confirmation of that. So I think that is a different level of unhealthy.
Yeah.
But gambling is worse, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, a lot of these hot tubs, it's just, for me and you as an adult man, like we kind of, know what's going on. But like a 14-year-old boy just gets an unrealistic expectation of like sexual related things due to the internet.
Yeah.
And it's not healthy.
No.
I'm happy the internet wasn't really around when I was 14 years old.
Yeah, and it has stuff to do with like how people are educated.
Yeah, there's that too.
In their schooling.
At
so like
home.
if you're not getting good sex education, then it's going to be all bad.
At home as well.
Yeah.
Like parents moderating what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Very important.
Parents need to be
fully
engrossed into what their children are doing.
No, they don't do that. Give them the phone. That babysits them. They don't need to look at the phone. Just take care of the kids for me.
Yeah. Here's your iPad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Why did you spend $3,000 of my dollars on your iPad? Oh, I don't know, Dad.
Yeah.
It just happened randomly.
It's just weird. It's weird. Your credit card was just right there. I just clicked, I need this stuff, and it just
gave
showed
it to
up.
me. It's crazy. So crazy. Yeah, so Twitch gambling, gone away.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Well, it's still there. But
it's still there. But there's not many online gambling ones that are legal in America.
No?
Not really. It's mostly offshore bullshit.
Yeah.
And a lot of those guys moved to Canada to do it because the Twitch says if it's legal where you live, you can do it. Yeah. So like it's not illegal to use those weirdo crypto gambling ones in Canada.
Huh. Interesting.
That's why XQC moved back to Canada.
Yeah.
So he could resume gambling.
Land of the free.
What, Canada?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, kind of technically, but like in reality, we have way less freedom of rights laws than they do in America. It's just like we're more level-headed about it, I guess. So. I don't know. So, like, we don't have a freedom of speech law in Canada.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
We just are like, nah, just tone it back there, buddy. It's okay. You can say what you like, but don't be an idiot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put a marker in.
Mikey T needs to take a Mikey P.
It's been a while.
It has been a while since he's done a Mikey T.
Now, so.
At least she wasn't pushing the rope. True. Tank is the what the fuck about the chip? Is that what you're telling me? Mikey P takes a Mikey T takes a Mikey P. Did the stream crash? No, it didn't. Yeah, we opened up the oh no. Oh, okay. I was going to say. So I thought this was going to be tomorrow. I know, Master. I did too. And then I got a tweet this morning from MikeyT33 and it was like, "Yeah, we're recording today." And I was like, "Oh, I better get out of bed." I better get out of bed and get over there. So, I'm not sure why it's today. Maybe we agreed to it and I forgot. I don't know. But going forward, it'll be Sundays. Thanks for the heads up. My apologies. Master, please forgive me. Please forgive me, Master. I mean, I did post it on my Discord in the channel of my announcements that you have muted. Not forgiven. Oh, goddamn.
You told Tank? Well, that's because Tank was supposed to... I was supposed to play a game to raid into the tank today. Chains and Whips for Curb? Oh my god. Yeah, I was supposed to play Wandering Village and then raid into the tank. So I had to tell him, like, oh, I fucked up. I'm not going to be able to do that. So yeah. I apologize, Master of None. I will self-flagellate tonight at home during the movie stream in repentance, if you can forgive me. Please forgive me. The tank has forgiven me for Master. Wow, that's nice. Oh, appreciated. Tank doesn't forgive for me. Damn! I knew it. Mikey T has brought up... Halloween?
Yeah, there's only Reese cups and white chocolate left.
Oh, I'll take a white chocolate. Because he has the power to time out my chat. Don't mean shit. I absolve you of all your sins. Nice. So, what about Mikey T, Master? Is he on the shit list too, or what?
Why would I be on the shit list?
Oh, because I didn't tell her that the stream was today.
Oh. Every day.
Mikey snaps me every day. He's fine.
Literally every day.
I snap you almost
Sometimes
every day.
More than once a day.
I will double down on all your sins. Oh my god. You don't like white chocolate?
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay.
Missed call from my business partner.
Oh, damn. You need to take that?
No.
Okay.
We're having a call later on today.
Failing is illegal on Twitch now? Oh, gambling. Oh, you're not allowed to double down. I get it. The double guru.
Look at that. Guru, hit us up with that sponsorship.
Another one.
Yeah, do it.
I'll take a Reese so I don't take your last white chocolate.
Oh, I'll have the last white chocolate then.
Absolutely. I'm going to get banned? Nah. Wow, this has the world's smallest peanut butter cup wrapper.
Yeah. Right?
You'd think at this point they could just ditch the wrapper, but I guess not. Are we still live? Is this getting edited? This is getting edited out, yes.
Yeah.
I'll take the over. This is like the Mikey P time.
Yeah.
Peanut butter cup.
I mean, maybe it'll come out on a bonus Patreon bathroom break.
What,
episode.
me pleading for forgiveness from Master?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Can I have some dignity, please?
Master loves it when you beg.
You still have the popping mic, Curb? The mic be popping? What do you mean, popping mic?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Tell me what you mean. Tell me! Thought that was me. Please, immediately say there's an audio problem when you come into the stream.
Immediately.
Please, every time, immediately. Interrupt us in the middle. It's like a popping sound like it's shorting out.
That's strange. Because I don't think it's in any of the recording.
Let's see here. My mic again, Curb. Microphone check. Let's turn it up. Hello?
Turn it up, microphone check.
Let me see. Do I have to keep saying things or what?
Saying things.
But if I keep saying things, sounds poppy and kind of fart. Sounds fine to me on this. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I can hear it coming through again. I think I'm deaf, or I don't know. It's not far. Yeah, I was like, why do I hear like this weird echo? Okay, I think I heard it there. It was like a crackling sound. I don't know what was going on there. The only problem is if I say it, I can't hear it.
Hello, Victor.
Did you hear it? I heard it that time. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, it's weird.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
I'm just going through puberty. That's why it's crackling.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah. Curb is a bot confirmed. It's happening on both Twitch and YouTube. It might be just something from OBS and not from the recording that we're doing. Why would it do that, though? Like, it's not all the time. In my defense, I just woke up. That's fine.
Yeah, it's not on the recording.
It's not on the recording. I didn't go to YouTube because Curb doesn't read YouTube chat. I mean, if someone wants to buy me a real laptop, I chose violence today. I can't watch more than one chat at a time on this fucking turd. Actually, I don't look at chat at all.
Can't get distracted.
Once the stream is like in the talking time, yeah, I will occasionally look at the chat.
Vic also says you can hear the snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, it's not on the recording, so I'm okay with that.
Victorine?
Victorine Jean.
What's going on, Victorine? I know there's something you can use to see both chats. I don't know what. Well, but like here, I don't know. Can we show this? Will this show? So this is what I see right now.
Yeah, that showed.
This is the podcast. When we're talking, I see this document. I don't look at any chat because otherwise I get distracted by it. So I just look at this Google Doc of notes.
Yeah, you can't distract them. It's all bad.
Maybe your phone. No. I could look at the chat. I don't look at the chat. No, I don't look at the chat.
Got to keep Curb focused. Sure do. Okay, let's get back to it.
I don't think I'm that bad if I was looking at the chat, but I just find it distracting.
Yes.
So sorry. You chose to ignore your fans on YouTube. Wow. I ignore them everywhere.
Yes, you do.
During the podcast, it says podcast recording will check chat on break. There you go. Thank you, Tank. I'm gonna go to my documents so I can't see the chat anymore. I'm getting distracted.
Speaking of age gating, children are being
preyed
upon on Twitch.
Yes,
there's a whole article on Bloomberg here.
Yes,
that it's just like a bunch of people are like in this all together, and they just as soon as they find someone, they're like, "Oh, hey, can you do a TikTok dance for me?"
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, all the predators just come on in.
This is not like unique to Twitch, though.
No, it's definitely not.
But it is prevalent online in any social media where they'll use the anonymity of the internet to prey upon kids.
100%.
And yeah, it's disturbing what was being asked of these children, basically. But again, it's not just Twitch.
Yeah. It's a child streamer followed by at least 29 predatory accounts. It's how do you can't stream on Twitch if you're a child.
Well, that's the thing is like the kid just checks like, yeah, I'm 18. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let me on there. That's like the first thing kids learn on the internet.
It's
like lie about your age. Say you were born in the year 1900. Like it's fine.
It's 100% not fine, but you know,
so
that's how they do it.
They are circumventing the Twitch terms of service. But again, a kid is not. So it sucks this is going on, but this is also not just a Twitch problem. It is also a parent problem.
Yes, 100%.
Where they're not looking after their kids. They give the kid the phone or the tablet. The kid's like, I like Twitch. I can go live on Twitch. And a kid doesn't think like, oh, they want to see me do the splits. I'm really good at doing the splits. Let me show them doing the splits.
Yeah, exactly. Like
a kid doesn't know better. That's where the parent comes in. So
that's why it's child exploitation, because they don't know.
Yeah, they're being exploited. It's disturbing. Very much so. I looked at this article and they have like the animated replay of the stream where it's like pencil drawn. Yeah. Like it's like the aha video. And it's kind of disturbing just seeing
like what the chat is with the kids.
Yes.
And what they're asking the kids to do.
I can't even read that.
I know, it's terrible.
Online. I'm not going to read that out to you people. This sentence is, paragraph is absolutely disgusting.
I know, it's terrible.
It's absolutely
I would recommend, if you're interested, go to Bloomberg and search for this Twitch article about child predators if you want to learn more. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But can Twitch do more about this? Probably.
Yeah,
they could have more people like just going and watching random accounts.
Yeah, and
like
seeing if you're underage or not.
Seeing what's going on.
Banning you to hell.
Or like seeing what the chat is in this stream or whatever.
Yeah. Finding all these predator accounts and banning them.
I mean, but like...
yeah, it's easy to make another account.
Yeah, you just make 50 accounts. Like, who cares? You don't even have to do it yourself. You can make a bot account. Just press the button. No problem.
Easy mode.
But it is, where the parents, they should be monitoring the kids' 100%. Internet. It's easy for me to say. I don't have any kids. So...
Yeah, me neither.
I can easily say...
But I know people with kids.
Yep. And I know people with kids that they do watch what their children are doing on the internet. But I know people that also don't. Yep. Even like look at anything their kids do on the internet.
I don't think I know anyone like that.
I'm sure you do. You just don't realize it or whatever.
Probably. I mean, I'm not around a lot of people.
Yeah,
with kids
well, that's the thing too. Is like maybe there's someone from work that I know they have a kid, but you don't hang around them, so you don't know what's going on. But like for example, Briscoe, obviously he knows what's going on with his kids.
He sure does.
Like he knows what's going on. I can tell just from meeting his kids.
Yes.
That like.
His kids are very well adjusted.
Yes, like they are very everything about them is like he's involved in what's going on with his kids. So, 100%. But other people, again, it's just like I'll give the kid the phone, give the kid the tablet, give the kid the computer. Whatever.
Yeah, 100% didn't do that. The Briscoe family.
No. Well, and they do the thing where it's limited time. You want to play, you get to play for an hour, but sorry, then it's bedtime.
And that was like. Once they were 13.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it should be. But like,
for sure.
Not everybody's like that.
No.
So parental involvement is a big one
100%
on this.
100%.
Not even just limiting internet time, but it's also teaching kids like, hey, not everyone's a nice person.
Yeah.
You have to like watch out for yourself. And it's not something you want to teach your kid. Like, hey, you got to protect yourself. But it's something, unfortunately, in this world you have to do.
Yeah.
Because fucking people are really fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is an interesting article. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's pretty disturbing. But
it's very disturbing.
You can check. You can check it out on Bloomberg. There was a good video about it I saw on YouTube from a guy named Kira, who does a lot of like stuff about Kickstarters and stuff like that. He went over this article on his YouTube channel, and if you want, you can go watch that. He's got a nice breakdown of it and stuff.
Yeah, the HTML5 is really good in this article.
Like at the start with the video playing and everything. Yeah, it's
and all the animated graphics and stuff that come up. It's really good.
Like they don't have the actual video VOD of this YouTube channel of this kid, but it's like literally animated like AHA style, where they've like
just like a pencil, very vague.
You can tell what's
drawing.
going on, but you can't tell what's going on.
Yeah,
and the video is not bad, really.
No,
it's more about the chat of this IRL stream of this kid, basically.
Yeah.
So I would say check it out if you want to read more about it and see what's going on with Twitch. But I mean, this doesn't do it. This article does Twitch no favors, but hopefully it sets something in motion.
Hopefully parents just watch their kids and make sure they're not doing silly stuff.
Well,
on the
hopefully Jeff Bezos reads it and be like, "Hey, I own that website.
I literally own it.
Maybe we should do something about that."
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways.
So, well, let's talk about Twitch doing something about something.
Okay.
Twitch is planning to cut subscription revenue for some top streamers to push towards ads. So this is the 70-30 split that a lot of the top streamers get.
Yes.
Is going down to 50-50 after 100K.
Yeah.
And then the 70-30 model will never be offered to anyone else again.
Well, they say that, but you know, when it's time to renew XQC's time on Twitch, like XQC gets the different treatment, you know?
We hope so.
Well, I don't hope so, but you just, you know, like the big guys, it's not like a line in the sand. Like, no, we're not going to give that to you. It's like, okay, maybe we will, but like a regular Joe Schmo 75U Andy, they're not going to get the 70-30 split ever.
And they're used to the 50-50 anyway.
Yeah, but there's probably a lot of guys that are like the 300 view Andy that gets the 70-30. Like, they're not going to get it again. But like, when you have 100,000 people watching you on Twitch, you have a little more pull than that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In fact, in theory, you could have 100% revenue split if you negotiated it and they agreed to it.
Yeah.
So, but usually these deals with these guys are like, we'll pay you X amount, and then you get also on top of that, you'll get your subs or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So, doesn't affect me.
I've heard that YouTube live stream is just 70-30.
You can set YouTube's also, you can set your levels for how much a sub costs.
Yeah.
So if you want a tier 1 sub to cost $1, it can be $1.
Oh, interesting.
So, but again, same thing with YouTube. Like, the revenue splits can be different on YouTube too, depending on what you negotiate.
Yeah,
like,
but I heard it was standard 70-30.
I mean, maybe I wouldn't know.
I know.
But yeah, there's a lot to be said for the negotiating power of certain people.
Yeah,
and I would hope YouTube is going to take this opportunity to improve their situation and
capitalize on the
but I mean, they've got a lot of fucking work to do to catch up to Twitch, man.
Yeah.
And it's very slow going for YouTube. Very slow going.
Yeah.
Like, if YouTube was like Twitch just for streaming, I would be affiliated on YouTube.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
But because it's so archaically set up, it's like impossible to become like a partner on YouTube, basically. Yeah. Still. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what some of these top streamers' contracts are. We don't know what they are.
No, we don't. But a lot of them are really complaining that they're going to be forced to run more ads or take a big revenue hit, which makes sense.
I mean,
and nobody wants to run ads. None of those big streamers want to run ads because it totally screws everything up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. How much money, when you're watching a Kurbstomp stream, how much money is Twitch losing by doing that?
Probably none.
Well, you don't think so? You don't think
they're not losing money? I mean, the amount of bandwidth that you're sucking up is negligible.
Okay, my upload and download plus their like codec usage, CPU usage, storage on their servers. You don't think it's a loser? They just want to make more money?
Oh yeah, they're losing money for sure.
Yeah. But how much do you think they're losing on?
Oh, you know what? They might not even be losing money. Like, who knows how much that stuff costs?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, at what point, like, do you need, like, 10 subs, 20 subs, 100 subs? Like, at what point?
So if you're going by renting a game server, because that's the same thing. Kind of, you got the space, you got the stuff, you got the in and out.
Yeah, but you're not packets. Also doing any, like, codec work or anything.
No.
There's CPU more intensive, I would think.
You're paying, what, $10 a month
not
for
much.
that server?
Not much.
And if you're making, $200 in subs, then Twitch is making $200 in subs.
Yeah.
So that's, I would imagine that pays for it.
Let's say I have one sub and there's 20 people watching me. Like, isn't the bandwidth even worth that much?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
don't know, really. I think it's more of a case of like, let's make more money. We're making a little bit of money now. Let's make more money.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I mean, the advertising I don't understand, like, what is running an ad, like, how does that get them more money? Like, a 10-cent ad, first of all, earns a streamer a penny. So what is Twitch making on an ad run? Like 5 cents?
I don't know.
It's not even like 1 cent per view. It's 1 cent per ad.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. How much are they making per ad run?
Because I've heard about some contracts that people are contracted to run 3 minutes of ads in an hour.
Yeah.
So it's got to be time based in how long people watch the ads.
Yeah. But like,
some people have 3 minutes, some people have 4 minutes an hour.
But like, what is that getting them, Twitch?
I don't know. I think depending on how many ads they get, the company pays them for that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess so, but
and if you're getting 55%
if
now,
I'm earning 1 cent for an ad, like, how much is that worth for my channel? I mean, it's different on like if XQC ran an ad, that ad's worth like $10,000 or something like that. But if I run an ad, it's worth a penny for me. Like, what does Twitch earn?
A penny. It's 50-50. Probably.
I don't know what the split is, but like, is that like?
Because they're talking about the split being going up to 55%.
Yeah. Isn't it better for me to be like, hey, you should sub? Like, wouldn't that make more sense?
I mean, maybe they're contractually obligated to run X amount of ads on their platform when they get someone who wants to run ads on the platform.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, but I'm not like talking about dealing with the advertiser. I'm just talking about like revenue for Twitch.
Yeah, but maybe they get money from that advertiser for however many ads are run.
Yeah.
So just you running that ad gives Twitch a lot more money.
Man, if I was an advertiser, I'd be fucking really pissed. If that's it's just like, it doesn't matter where it gets run. It's just how many times it gets run.
Yeah.
Like I want to get 1,000 impressions on Twitch and they are all on my channel. I'd be like, I wasted all that money.
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be split out between everybody.
Well, I would think so, but I'm just saying, like, you know, XQC doesn't run any ads.
He's probably contractually obligated to.
I don't know if he does. Like, well, Asmongold runs an ad at the end of his stream, or he used to.
Yeah.
When he'd end the stream, it'd be like, okay, here's the part for the subs only, and then he'd run like 5 minutes worth of ads where the subs wouldn't see them.
Yeah.
And he could just talk to the subs for a bit.
Yeah.
But he didn't do it during the stream or anything. Not that I ever saw.
Moist Critical, he's 3 minutes an hour. He has to run 3 minutes of ads an hour.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's in his contract.
Okay.
So I think depending on, your contract.
I just don't see why. I mean, I guess, yeah, Moist Critical, his ad time's worth more money, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering.
But for me, it would be like, why wouldn't I just try to get one additional sub rather than ever run ads?
Yeah.
Because I could run at like 1,000 ads and I would get like $1.
They're training you, that's why. Training you for when you're big.
Oh, is that what it is? I guess I'll start running 20 minutes of ads an hour.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Anyways, whatever. Who knows?
Yeah. Next up in Twitch news.
Drama.
Twitch drama. Miskiff.
Uh-huh.
What a D-bag.
He's a bit of a weirdo.
Yes.
He's a bit of a weirdo. So there's been a lot of drama with Miskiff and like Silker. What was his name?
Slicker.
There's Crazy Slick and then there's Slicker.
Crazy Slick might just be Slicker.
No, there's two different guys. So there's a lot of different drama running now. Let me break it down for you, Mikey T.
Yeah, break it down for me.
So the first one was there's this guy named, I think it's Slicker. It's Slicker.
It's Slicker, yeah.
And he was basically going around and begging for like loans from everybody, being like, oh, I got to fly back to Iran. My grandma's sick and I don't have any money. Like, hey, but can you give me $300 till I get my check? But he was doing it to streamers, his subs, his mods, everybody, because he had a gambling addiction for CSGO skins.
Oh, man.
And they've been leaking all these like DMs and like videos that he sent out to people.
Yeah.
Like with him saying like, oh, I hate to do this. It's really embarrassing, but like, I'm really broke. Like, do you have any money you can send me? Like, I got to go do this or whatever. But he'd be like, I can send you 200. And they'd be like, okay, thanks, buddy. And then one of the DM leaked was like, it showed the guy gave him like $300. And the guy that donated to this guy, like his sub or whatever, said like, oh, I hope your mom's doing well. And his next message to him was like, do you have any more money you can send?
Wow.
And he's like, no, I don't get paid till next week. He's, oh, it's okay, man, don't worry. And he owes like something like $300,000 to like various people that he's just like begged money and as a loan from.
Yeah.
So he did a like 30-minute just chatting stream after this came out where people were like, hey, you didn't pay me back. Like a lot of people came out, right? And I watched part of it and it was like the cringiest shit I ever seen because he's pretending to cry. Like he's making the sounds like he's crying, but there's no tears.
Yeah.
And like, oh, just big time crocodile tears, like faking it out.
Yeah.
And just saying like, oh, I'm just addicted to gambling. I'm so sorry that I did this to everybody and I want to apologize. I'm so sorry. And then immediately he's back to normal, just talking like normal. It was just the fakest shit I ever seen.
No snot running, no choking.
No, and it's just like, it sounds like he's bawling his eyes out, but no, it's just like all fake. So very, very like dirty shady shit going on with that guy.
Wienerish.
Well, and he like hit up like everybody.
Yeah.
Like streamers big and small, they gave him money and he just never paid it back. And they they'd be asking like, look, give me my money back. He'd be like, I'm sorry, I don't have it. I'll have it free next week when I get my Twitch check. And he just never paid anybody back. So
what an idiot.
Yeah, just the videos where he's like just begging like, oh, I feel really embarrassed to have to ask you like as one of my longest subs if you can send me some money. And I just was like, what the fuck, man? I can't believe this shit. So that was the one thing that came out. Next up was Crazy Slick is this streamer who's friends with Miskiff. He's not a very big streamer. Like he only streams to like under 1,000 people. Like Miskiff streams to like tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
But Crazy Slick streams to like a few, whatever, under 1,000. And he, some of these people, female streamers were like, this guy's a fucking weirdo. And he like had like allegations of sexual assault against him. So the one that came out, the main thing was like, what did Asmongold say here? This is so small on my screen, I can barely read it.
Yes, it's just like a picture.
How in the F is... I think he's talking about Slicker here. Yeah. Not banned on Twitch. Guy uses the platform to defraud dozens of people, streamers and viewers, and admits it. Blah, blah, blah. And then Trainwreck said... So this is part of the drama, is Trainwreck... He's one of these gambling guys that... So Asmongold has been really behind trying to get rid of gambling.
Yeah.
On Twitch. So Trainwreck is a gambling guy. And he goes... Trainwreck replied to his tweet saying, because your pals decided it was in their best interest to use and platform the very person that scammed everyone for his horse racing and tennis bets to somehow twist it and wage their war against me. And we both know deep down why the insecure little man is doing this. So Miskiff replied to this saying something like talking shit about Trainwreck, about gambling, blah, blah, blah. Miskiff deleted his tweet after this. Yeah. But then Trainwreck replied, are you going to send Maya, which is, I think, Miskiff's girlfriend, and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did against those girls to cover up all the sexual assaults? You're fucking scumbag piece of shit. You want to come at me and make shit up? Then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy. So he deleted this tweet. So what it was Crazy Slick at some house party at Miskiff's house. There was a girl there, a female streamer who was passed out, who he kept coming over to and like trying to touch her while she was like passed out. And her friends were like, get the fuck out of here, you weirdo. Like, what is going on? And apparently he was like grabbing her breasts and whatever. And he just wouldn't leave her alone. So they had to like defend her all night basically from this guy.
Wow. Dude.
And so what Trainwreck is talking about here is that they, the next whatever week or day, they sent Maya, his girlfriend, to talk to her and be like, oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, don't make a big, huge deal out of it. You know, you don't have to go crazy. Like, everything's cool. Everybody's friendly, blah, 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 whatever. So finally, I think this was a girl named Alana. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I can't remember her stream name, unfortunately. She did a whole like thing about a twit longer saying like, you know, it's true. Like it was worse than I said it was. And they came and they like told me not to do it. And I went along with it because like, well, she's a smaller streamer. So she didn't want to like burn the bridges or whatever. So because Miskiff did this, everybody's coming out of the woodwork with like Miskiff shit about what he's done. So I have in the past seen videos of Miskiff when he was way smaller streamer, like saying racist shit.
Yeah. Very
racist shit. And then Ice Poseidon, who's a notorious dillhole too, but he leaked his DMs with Miskiff where they were talking in DMs on, I don't know, Discord or...
Yeah, it looks like text.
On texting. So he uses like a racial slur against like black people, Mexicans, and just like the stupidest shit. Like, yo, there's a blank in the car. It's like, why would you ever say that to somebody?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
So anyways, MikeyTT is now, he hasn't streamed since this has come out. He was a member of the OTK with like Asmongold and everything. They're like esports org. So they have done a thing saying like, we're going to put him on. He's like stepping down from his obligations. He's like temporarily suspended while we do an outside investigation to see what we're going to do next. And we're going to, you know, do an appropriate thing afterwards when we figure out what's going on with this. But like, I mean, this is no news really, honestly, about MikeyTT. He also played down in his stream about the thing going on with the assault, where he's like, it's not really big a deal. I don't think people really gave a shit or really cared. It's sexual harassment, whatever, on a low scale. Oh, it was Adriana. Sorry, Adriana Lee was the girl, her name. And the other thing is a lot of Crazy Slick, a lot of his DM interactions with these other female streamers have come out, and it's just like the cringiest shit you'll ever read. Again, we've said it before. It's like these guys have never interacted with a woman in their life.
Yeah, for sure.
So one of the ones I saw was he was, I can't remember her name, Fan maybe? She's a smaller streamer. And his DM opener was like, when I see you at a party, I'm just going to bend you over and that's it. It's over. And she's like, what? Like basically, but the thing is like, she's like a small time streamer. So it's not like, hey, fuck you, you're a weirdo. It's kind of like she's kind of like, oh, like that's, what, you know, whatever. That's weird or whatever, but
we'll just roll with it, I guess.
And then he's like, I'm going to send you a picture of my dick. Like, do you consent? And she's like, no, dicks are gross. Like, don't do that. But it's just like, oh my God, these guys have never talked to a woman in their life. And again, it's these dopey ass fucking white guys. Like, I can say that because I'm a dopey ass fucking white guy. But like, all these guys are just like the fucking dopiest fools, looking ugly ass motherfucker you ever see, except Ludwig. He's a handsome lad.
Ludwig's very handsome.
But, I just look at these guys. I'm like, this is the guy that was like, this dopey ass motherfucker was the guy. Oh my God. They're too big for their britches. So
yes,
it's crazy. They think they can do no wrong. They just think they're on the top of the world.
They're not.
No,
they can do wrong.
MikeyTT is a weirdo. I mean, I've watched some of his stuff and I'm like, why would you, I just don't understand why you would ever watch any of this shit.
I don't know. It doesn't seem, it's not something I would watch. I don't even know what he does. I've only
he's just chatting basically.
And after this, I will probably never watch him anyway.
No. It's just like, I don't know, dude.
I mean, he's going to jail for sure.
Which one?
I don't know. All of them. Get him out of here.
No one's going to jail. No one's going to jail for this. Maybe Twitch jail, but no one's going to jail.
Deplatform them.
Yeah, it's just like, and they have the worst takes too.
Yes.
Like and you could tell, like you tell, listen to this guy. It's like he's never had a real job in his life. He got lucky on Twitch. He's a millionaire now, and they just have the worst takes you'll ever hear. Yeah. Just ridiculous. They should pay me the money for the worst takes in the world. Like, what's going on here? I got way better takes than anybody else, for sure. So it's been, I don't usually deal with the Twitch drama because I don't care about any of these guys, but it was just so weird. Like, especially reading these DMs like, oh, I'm going to bend you over. That's it. It's over at the party. It's like, what the hell, man? That's your opener, buddy?
Yeah, you've failed.
Like, holy crap, man. But that's the thing, though. It probably worked other times.
Oh, probably.
Because otherwise, but again, when it worked, was it like, oh, she's like, oh, that's hot? Or it's just like, oh, fuck. I guess I got to go along with this dude because he's a 1,000 viewer Andy and he's friends with MikeyTT. Like, I got to do it. So.
Yeah, you got to get in there. Don't do that. Ladies, don't do that.
So stupid.
Please don't do that. That's so stupid.
I mean, if he DM'd me that and he was going to bend me over, I'd be like, yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Can you introduce me to MikeyTT?
Yeah. My bussy is your bussy, eh?
Exactly. No, I don't think so, actually.
Yeah.
I take a big poo and I'm like, ow. Ow, my bum.
No bidet. That's the weight.
I don't think it's the bidet is the problem.
No. You just have some... need to eat better?
Maybe like more fiber? No, more fiber.
More fiber?
Doesn't fiber soften it up?
No, fiber makes it firm.
Less fiber?
Less fiber.
Less cheese?
Fiber firms it up.
Uh-oh. I don't eat much fiber, so.
Oh.
Drink more water, maybe.
Yeah, way more water.
Yeah.
Just all water all day.
I mean,
You're
water's
slamming
the
down 3 liters a day.
water's the number one ingredient in my Monster.
It sure is.
This is all I've drank today so far. Is this half a can of Monster?
I've had 2 bottles of water, this guru, and I'm about to have this guru done.
That sounds like too much liquid.
Nope. Gotta have more.
More, you
gotta
say?
be peeing 3-4 times a day. That's how you stay youthful.
Really?
Yeah.
I only urinate like once a
water.
week.
It's true, though. I've never seen you urinate. I've never seen you go to the bathroom.
No, I have on Couch This and everything. Yeah. Next time I'll take you in there. You can hold it.
I need proof.
Next time we'll go in there. You can hold it. Doctor said I shouldn't do any heavy lifting. All right, let's leave the Twitch drama behind.
Sounds good. Let's talk about YouTube.
Sure.
YouTube is now monetizing shorts with a 45% revenue split. 45%.
That's pretty good. Except mine earned nothing.
Yeah.
So
you can get partnered with YouTube off of shorts.
Wow, really?
1,000 subscribers. That's it. Only 1,000. But you need 10 million views in a 90-day period of time.
10 million views, eh?
Yeah.
I would be a YouTube partner.
Yeah. You would be.
God damn, man. I was just too ahead of my time.
Yeah, way ahead of your time.
Yeah, like finally YouTube shorts actually count for something. Like when my YouTube shorts were blowing up, they were just like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But they weren't worth anything to anything. They didn't count for views. They didn't count for any monetization.
And your click-through wasn't very good.
Well, I didn't have anything but YouTube shorts.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was whatever. But yeah, it's, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All my YouTube shorts are just TikToks. Like every time I see a YouTube short on my YouTube,
it's just replanted TikToks. Yeah,
replanted TikTok.
Well, I think that's probably because TikTok has built-in editing for short-based video, where YouTube does not.
I mean, we were talking about that not too long ago.
I mean, I still didn't even find where that was.
Yeah,
so they have a tool to do it now on YouTube, but
yeah,
we can't figure it out where it is.
Not a clue.
Yeah, it's good. I need to get back on the shorts
train,
but I don't know how to
find the good stuff.
Yeah, I guess what I think is good is not. I don't know. Anyways, like I said before the stream, Feldy was the guy doing my shorts before.
Yeah,
and he's a busy man with a family, so he doesn't have time to do it anymore. But he would make shorts, and I'd just be like, "That's the short, like that's the one," and then it'd be like, "Oh, it just got like." Over 1 million views. Okay. It was watched for 21,000 hours. Okay. I guess he knows what he's doing.
He sure does.
So it's like, I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's good that it's finally coming, but I don't know.
It's too little too late now.
I don't like short videos, man. Like
I hate them.
I don't like them. I watched some Snapchat has their own like short video form thing, and it plays like you'll watch 3 seconds of a video and it plays an ad, and then you watch 3 seconds more and it plays another ad.
I know, it's stupid.
It's like, holy fuck, how could anyone ever watch this?
It's made for the ADHD generation.
But like, oh my god, like, is that the limit of people's attention span now? 3 seconds?
I don't know. Like, if I'm on the toilet, I'll scroll through and then be like, hey, I'm done.
But yeah, I mean, but still, like 3 seconds before an ad plays?
It's dumb. I can't. Yeah, every time I try and watch one of those things, I'm just like, okay, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's why I only watch the stuff Master sends me. And then I'm like, oh, she's curated.
She's curating a list for you. Yeah. Yes.
And then I'll watch it.
Yes, exactly.
But I will not go there on my own.
No, I've done it occasionally just to see, and I'll just be like, oh my god, how could you ever even try to consume any content on this platform?
Yeah. Exactly.
Terrible.
I only consume content made specifically for me, or for the people that it was sent to.
I see. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to get on the shorts train. Yes. I got to figure it out, but I also got to figure out how to make my computer deliver videos.
Yes.
So that's important too.
I got to get back on the video train.
Next month is the new Ryzen CPUs.
Yes.
So
we'll see how much they are, if you can even get a hold of one. It shouldn't be bad.
Oh, well, as an aside to the Ryzen thing, we didn't have... Oh, we have NVIDIA down further. We'll talk about this then. I got a little other NVIDIA.
Oh, you got a little nugget.
A little nougat.
A little nougat.
Yeah. I haven't had nougat in a while.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Like, I was like, are you going anywhere with this?
No, I just haven't had... When was the last time you had nougat?
I'm not a nougat enjoyer. Am I? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had nougat.
You've had nougat.
Probably. Couldn't remember.
Come on, get with the program.
It's been forever, I guess.
All right.
Donkey has started a, he's a YouTuber, he's a streamer, and he started a game publishing company called Big Mode.
Big Mode.
He announced it a couple days ago. And I was like, man, good on you. That's dope. And people just hate it.
Why?
People are just hating it.
Why?
Well, because he doesn't like JRPGs.
Okay.
That's one of the biggest reasons why people are hating on him is because he does not like JRPGs.
Who cares?
Exactly.
But why does that matter?
It doesn't.
Okay.
But they're like, oh my God, he doesn't. Everyone's just like slamming him on Twitter. I'm like, what?
Because he doesn't like JRPGs?
He doesn't like JRPGs, and he's doing what he wants to do.
That's the stupidest argument I've ever heard.
It's such a cool thing for him to do because he loves games. He loves playing games. He loves like the good games, the indie nuggets and all that kind of stuff. So for him to be able to go out there and help people to realize their dreams by realizing his dream is it's awesome.
So I heard a little bit about this. I don't know the full story, but I heard that it's sort of more like he's just going to publish games that are like almost basically done. He's not really financing games. He's finding the games that are like he likes and are ready to go, basically, and then they'll be published by him, not like he's making games.
No, he's definitely not making games. He's going to find these hidden gems and help them come to market.
It's more like a publisher thing than anything.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. He's just like a publisher.
I mean, eventually, if it works out, they can always move into development or whatever. So are they upset that he's just not going to publish a JRPG?
Probably.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, it's like, who cares?
Yeah. Did he like have crazy hot takes? Like, if you like JRPGs, you're a child toucher?
No, he doesn't.
I'm not familiar with this guy, so I don't.
He doesn't do that. He's very, he's very even keeled. He's stable. Okay. He does silly reviews of silly games, and then he does really serious reviews about games.
I don't know anything about this guy, so I have no comments about it. But I've never heard his name said in a negative way.
No.
So
no,
I've barely heard his name said.
Yeah, I'm a big Donkey fan.
Okay.
And I think what he's doing is amazing.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Awesome.
I like it. That's very weird. I mean, what is your thoughts about RTSs? Like,
I think he's fine with RTSs.
It's just RPGs, JRPGs.
Yeah, but I think like this is one of the first times you've seen like a YouTuber or creator go out and actually like put a publishing company together.
I mean, didn't those idiots make a game a while ago? I can't remember. I wish I could remember. There was like a fake Minecraft game these guys were making, and they just couldn't deliver on it. I can't remember those guys, but there was a YouTube channel. They were working on a game. The only other one I could really think of is not YouTube related, but there was like the Penny Arcade game.
Yeah.
And I mean, PewDiePie had a game.
Well, yeah, but he didn't publish it.
I guess not. Yeah, I guess not.
And Angry Video Game Nerd has a game.
Oh God! Well, he has something that's like a game. I don't know if I'd call it a game, but yeah.
Yeah, he's got a place where people can network. So like, if you're an artist and you're looking for work, you can go on there and.
But can you make a JRPG?
No, I can't make a JRPG.
Oh, okay.
Bigmode.com. Big Mode.
Big Mode.
I love it.
Well, maybe you should send me like the Donkey video I should watch sometime, Mikey T.
Yeah.
Like one, be like, this is the one. This is the distilled Donkey. This is why I like him. Then I'll watch it.
I started watching him after his. There's that one Mario game where you can like go and find the balloons.
You can find balloons.
Yeah, so some people can hide a balloon on a level, and your job is to go and find that balloon.
I don't know what Mario game that is. Oh, like the new one?
Yeah.
Like Super Mario.
I don't know.
I don't even know. I can't even think of what it's called. The Switch one.
Yeah. But anyway, watching him do that kind of hooked me in, and then I just started watching all of this stuff.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh yeah, this is good. I like it. I like it.
Maybe I'll try to find the Mario one.
Yeah, I could probably find it.
Super Mario Cappy's World, I believe it's called. Oh. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
Next up, the Xbox is getting a Nintendo Switch / Steam Deck competitor from Logitech. Yeah, it's such a misleading article name.
That's a I was pretty stoked when I saw this title, but then I saw it was from comicbook.com, so I should have known better.
So Logitech is just making a handheld like the Steam Deck.
Yeah, but not like the Steam Deck because it's all Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So you can't install anything to it.
Yeah.
But it'll run Game Pass.
Yes.
Natively.
And that's one of the things that the Steam Deck is lacking.
Yes. So when I saw the headline, I was like, "Oh, what? This is great." And then I was like, "Oh, it's not that great."
Yeah.
So it's for streaming only, basically. So you need PC Game Pass Ultimate, and you can stream Xbox games to it, which is kind of cool. I mean, I guess if the price was right, maybe I'd think about it.
The MSRP, from what they're saying, is if you pre-ordered, it's $299.
Yeah, Switch costs that much, so fuck whatever. I just playing the old Xbox in bed on the portable, easy to use. I'd be okay with it, but it's streaming only, so you can only use it when you have Wi-Fi. There's no whatever
offline mode,
or there's no connect to the old cell tower stream it that way mode. It's strictly Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and the Steam Deck does all of that. You download it, you play it offline.
Yeah, I just was like, if I could install from PC Game Pass, then we might be talking, but then they'd have to have a nice CPU in it. Whereas this is just probably got I don't even know, Raspberry Pi in it, basically.
It'll have some kind of mobile CPU in it.
Yeah,
they don't
maybe,
really go over
but it'll be
stats.
It'll be old AF mobile CPU because all it has to do is render video, basically.
Yeah.
Do some button inputs, so I was excited, and then I was deflated immediately upon reading the article.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, speaking of the Steam Deck, you're still rocking it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a good filler for when I need to take the wife out fishing and I don't fish.
Nah.
So I just hang out on the beach playing the Steam Deck.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. Except after you look down for so long and you look up, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
What is my life?
What is the world?
What is the world?
Exactly. I'll keep an eye on this. I don't know. But I could just get a Bluetooth controller and snap it on my phone and do the exact same thing.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Next up, NVIDIA has officially announced the RTX 40 series.
Yes. We talked about this a little bit, I think, but not that much.
It launches October 12th.
So, what? We can't even barely get a 30 series.
Oh, you can now.
Well, now you can,
all
but
over.
But it took forever.
I know, but here's the thing: crypto mining's dead.
Well, right now it is.
It's dead right now because of the Ethereum switching to proof of stake versus proof of work.
Yeah.
So I don't think, unless another coin comes out that is as popular as Ethereum for mining, I don't think this is going to be a huge sucker of all the. It's not going to slurp up all the video cards.
But couldn't they have just refined the 30 series for another year, and then been okay, we made them more energy efficient, price is nicer. But most people couldn't even get a 30 series until the last 2 months.
I know, but onwards and upwards, new and better things.
Anyways, it seems ridiculous to me. Anyways,
we've got some stats on the 4090 and the 4080 16 gig and the 4080 12 gig. I don't know why they're doing 2 SKUs for gigabytes of memory.
Yeah, just to save $20 but charge you $100.
Yeah, I guess.
That's basically it, I think.
Yeah. The 16 gig.
Lay me on these numbers that mean nothing.
Is going to be has
how many CUDA cores?
Quite a few more speed in the memory bus.
What about the CUDA cores?
CUDA cores? Yeah. The 4090 has 16,384.
That's a lot. That's a big number.
I believe the 3090 only had 12,000.
Oh, that's a weak, sad number.
Yeah, the
low energy
has 9,728, which seems not that much.
That's not very many CUDA cores.
It's not very many CUDA cores.
Sad.
But price-wise, they're going to be on par with when the 30 series launched. They are going to require you to upgrade your power supply.
Of course.
The 4090 is going to pull 450 watts. The 4080 is going to pull 320.
You're going to need to have
12 gigs going to pull 285.
You're going to need to have your own Mr. Fusion flux capacitors in your computer soon. That's crazy.
Up to 25% improvement, I think, over the previous series.
Wow.
I think is what they were saying.
That's crazy.
But they're also saying that Moore's law is officially dead. They can
keep going.
They can't keep going with Moore's law. It's they can't get any smaller than what they are now.
They need quantum computing, is what they're telling me.
I think so.
I mean, they say that now, so you buy a 40 series and be like, we were just joshing you. Here's the 50 series. We figured it out. We were just joshing you.
Yeah.
The one thing I was going to say is that the president of NVIDIA, whatever that dude's name is, he was like, the era of price on graphics cards going down in price is over.
Yeah.
Like chip pricing is not going to go down. Their prices are going to stay the same. And it's like, what? I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I don't know either. The 4090 is debuting at $15.99 US.
Yeah.
Which is a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering you can get a 4090 Ti.
Mm-hmm. 3090?
Oh yeah, 3090 Ti right now for I think 1,200.
Yeah.
Canadian?
Yes. So, have you pre-ordered a 40 series yet?
No, I will not be doing that.
You're not getting a 40 series?
No. I got a 3080. If anything,
but 25% more.
If anything, I get another 3080 to put in the VR PC.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because that boy needs some more juice.
So you're waiting for the 50 series?
Yeah. I probably won't get in on this series just because, I'm not at the PC a lot, playing video games, streaming, anything like that.
It's also different when you went from a what was it?
A 1060.
A 1060 to a 3060.
3080.
Or 3080. That's a little different than going from a 3080 to a 4080.
Yeah. And right now I have a 1060, a 2060, a 1080 Ti, and a 3080.
Yes. Exactly.
Running my 4 PCs.
Yeah, that's all. Only 4?
Because I can't relate to the young kids these days.
Sad, low energy PCs. 4 PCs. Sad.
What is my life?
You're just rocking it. That's called your dinks.
Yeah, I guess.
Double income, no kids.
Double income, no kids.
Dinks, you're dinking it up.
I'm dinking it up. You got to dink it.
Love dinking it. Wait, I'm not
You're
double.
You're not even dinking it.
I'm a sink.
You're sinking it.
Yeah, I'm sinking it.
For sure.
Literally and figuratively.
But as it is, there's no better time to buy a 3080.
Yeah.
No better time because they're or a 30 series graphics card because they're
new
cheap.
Or used.
They're super cheap.
New or used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could get a used one for sure. There's actually, so on Facebook Marketplace, the guy I bought the power supply off of for my other computer in there to build that one, he is selling a full-on complement of video cards because he got out of mining.
Oh, yeah.
He's got two 3080s, two 3070 Ti's.
Why would you get into the mining at that point? Unless you have free power, like, you're just losing money.
Yeah, I think so.
So, whatever.
Yeah. Well, let's just switch it up to the last article of the day. Busted. The UK police arrest 17-year-old hacker in connection to the GTA 6 leaks.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's a kid, broke in, downloaded all sorts of stuff.
And then leaked it.
And then was trying to negotiate with Rockstar to be like, well, maybe I won't leak the source code if you do X, Y, or Z for me.
Yeah.
And they were like, how about we just get you arrested? How about that instead?
Yeah.
And it sounds like his hacker group kind of doxed him and sort of turned him in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe he thought he was too big for his britches or whatever. That's just what I read in a different article anyways. I don't know if it's true. But I mean, everyone that does these leaks I guess they don't always get caught.
No, they sure don't.
We didn't hear about the Sony guy, the guy that did the Sony leaks getting arrested, or Capcom. Do you remember the Capcom leak?
Yeah.
That got all leaked too. So I guess they don't always get caught. But I mean, if anyone's going to get caught, it's going to be a 17-year-old.
Yes.
Because he probably thought he's at the top of the world. I broke into Rockstar. Obviously, I'm the best elite hacker of all time. So
now it's time to get my bank.
Yeah,
get
exactly.
My bag.
Here's my bank account number. Send funds.
Yeah.
It's like, you dumb shit. Yeah, so and I mean, this confirms not just this, but those GTA leaks are real.
Yeah.
That we were looking at the videos, so they are all real. I mean, a lot of people are complaining online about it, like, oh, it just looks like GTA 5. Well, it's an alpha.
Yeah, it's an alpha. And
I thought the same thing.
Character's hair detail.
Exactly.
Because that was unreal.
I looked at them and was like, yeah, it looks like GTA 5. But I could also tell, like, wow, all they have is like the one building they're in and like empty open spaces everywhere around.
And the hair. The hair of your character is
that's a big one. That's a huge one, because I remember watching the Starfield like last video where they showed the character creator, and I was like, oh my god, the haircuts are just the ones straight from Fallout. They look like trash. So the hair is like the last like remaining like hurdle for graphics, I think.
Yeah.
That in fabric motion, but fabric motion's they kind of got it.
Yeah.
They just got to worry about the clipping.
Definitely need to worry about the clipping. There's so much clipping.
So I don't know. Maybe the rest of it will leak eventually. There's obviously more, because he said he had the source code for Grand Theft Auto 5 and what was going on for GTA 6. Mm-hmm. So who knows if he's uploaded it somewhere else and it's just waiting to be released.
Yeah, maybe.
Or if he only kept it locally. I would guess it's probably out there somewhere.
I would imagine so.
Like I'm sure he couldn't just hold on to it himself. He'd be just like wanting to show it off, and
he was part of a hacker group, so
yeah,
they probably have it. They'll
probably
like negotiate his release.
I don't think so. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I mean,
get my boy out of there. He's the best hacker we got.
Would Rockstar just be like, "Nah, release it. We're not giving you any money"?
Yeah,
I think that's probably what would be.
You don't negotiate with terrorists.
That's a little extreme. I think I don't know if terrorist is the word I'd use. It's definitely illegal, but terrorist. I don't think so. So we'll see when GTA 6 comes out.
Yeah.
In 10 years' time.
Yes.
What are they going to do with
the hair's done. They pretty much release it now.
Just release it as is?
Yeah.
Buggy as hell?
As is. Buggy as hell. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, let's retire GTA 5.
Yeah, it's time.
It's been around for 3 console generations now.
Yes.
So, yeah, I agree. Let's retire it.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of here. Fuck.
Get it out of here.
Come on. We're done with it.
Yep. All right, that's going to bring us to the end of this week's podcast.
Yes.
We're currently 3 hours and 30 minutes in.
Good Lord.
Let's see everybody in the after show. If you have been listening to this, not live, make sure you rate us and share us with a friend. Leave us a hot thumbs up, a 5-star rating, a 4-star rating. Only 5 stars.
Yeah, 5 stars only.
I am Mikey T.
Yep.
And of course, Kurbstomped.
Hello.
We have been, because that's how you say that.
Yes. Have been and continue to be.
Yes, but we will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
See ya.
Bye.
Check Snap Curb.
Man.
What did Bobby send me?
Oh, I gotta stop this.
Is this going to be your food on a paper plate? Called it!
Oh!
What is this? This is a paper bowl. I apologize.
Oh, no.
Bob, send me nudes too, please. This is some noodles. 5-star, guys. 5 stars. Thank you, Tank. Thank you, Tank. I appreciate that. Is this like apple pie or something like that, Bobby? I can't tell what this is.
It's pretty bad when you can't tell what it is.
Well, it looks kind of like some sort of apple pie. First one is cornbread and potato. Oh, is that what it is? And then what's the second one? Snack time. Onions and potatoes. This is a fucking starchy foods you're eating there. That's crazy. What did I miss on the chat here? Let's see here.
San Francisco to Honolulu? Rush?
Oh, there was a lot of chat during this part.
Yes.
Holy shit. Holy crap, I missed a lot here. Holy. Okay, here we go. Bubble
right,
Kid Part 2 for sure. They ain't leaving the house for shit. Bezos is a turd. Twitch has been changing my ad settings. So annoying. So many ads. I made $5 in ads this week. Yeah, but you got like 30 people watching every stream. Not everybody has that 30 viewer 30 viewer Andy like Master.
Yeah, I sure don't. I have a 0 viewer Andy.
They just want to add more ads. Yep. I used to make $5 per month. Nice. That's at least 2 Jarritos.
Jarrito!
I get them from the 99, so at least 3 or 4. Man, how much is a Jarrito here? Like 2 something?
I don't know.
Tamarindo? No, that's a ketchup drink. You mean in making Twitch lose money? Tanks in. Yeah. You mean I'm making Twitch lose money? Yeah, and you'd make them lose more if you were affiliated. Day 35 of waiting for Tank's YouTube account. Hurts me more because people leave my stream when I get an ad. No, no one does that. They probably get money just by letting the ads run. Don't matter who watches. WZ has ads. I have a hard time watching streams, but the ads occur randomly, sometimes 4, 6, 7. How bad is it on my channel? I never liked him, 2BH. I never get ads on your stream? Yeah. I've never seen an ad on Tank's stream. You're not affiliated, though, so generally there's no ads on non-affiliated streams.
Yes.
There's a Discord call, too.
Discord call?
Oh, for Slicker?
Slocker.
I seen the Discord videos. I never get ads on Karate or Masters, but you're subbed, so...
Yeah.
Never on Curbs, but that's because you turn the mid-rolls off, so I only get ads when I open the stream refresh. I should probably do mid-rolls. He did that very aware. What he's doing with that money? Yes. See the other streamers clean up his shit? Exactly. Exactly. Tiny, welcome in.
Oh, yeah, TBG.
He was trying to check her breathing because she passed out, but touched her breasts. Ice ain't no saint either. You got that right. You mean women don't breathe from their boobs? Yeah, air is stored in the boobs, don't you know? I take a big poop and go, ow. It's true, though. Like, it's so true. Curb pees like 3 to 4 times during movie night alone. That's not true.
That's me.
That's not true at all. I pee in the mid section of the stream, not the mid section of my pants.
Trying to stretch here.
Yellow shirt and yellow hat is popping. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yep.
That's crazy. Coordinated outfits. Yeah, I phoned Mikey T this morning.
Yes. Got to wear that mustard.
PSV P2 Doge. Mosh. Master. Mosh. Curb is an oink. 1 income, no kids. I know, dude. What if he gets money from work and then online shit? He's technically a dink too. No, not really, because it's like it evens out almost, but not quite. First one is cornbread. Okay, I read that. I only got 1 pick. Sag. I don't think onions and potatoes would go well together, but they did. What do you mean? Onions and potatoes always go well together. Come on.
Onions go well with everything.
I can't believe Frank ate those chips. I agree.
Yeah.
Frank the rascally rabbit. Jeez Louise. Oh, I got a gifted tier to coffee. A gifted sub to Coffee Queen, Master.
Hello, Coffee Queen.
Look at that. That was someone that Master played Grounded with, I think.
Oh.
I can't remember what they were playing.
So apparently you can mark yourself safe from Hurricane Fiona.
Right, in Kamloops?
I don't know.
Coffee is awesome. Yeah, she was pretty good. I enjoyed that stream. Yeah, so tonight it's Mad Max on the Curbs to Couch, the Jouch, as it were. I might debut a new blanket. Isn't that thrilling?
Ooh,
I never tried them together until today, so I never thought they would go well together until today. I find that very hard to believe, Bobby. I guarantee at some restaurant you ordered breakfast and the hash browns had onion in it.
Of course.
Maybe you've never made it together that way, but
it comes that way.
I think you've had it probably before.
Yeah.
Mad Max triple header. Mad Max 2, Road Warrior, Mad Max 3, Beyond Thunderdome. Who runs Thunderdome? Mikey T?
Huh?
Who runs Thunderdome?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Master Blaster. You've never seen it? I've never eaten a hash brown in my life.
I definitely need to watch those.
Oh my God, Bobby. I don't believe you. I'm sorry, Bobby. Master Blaster. Yeah. And then Tina Turner comes out. I'm your tiny dancer, dancer for money. Yeah, tonight, 7 p.m. PST, 45 minute,
PST,
45 minute pre-stream, and then 3 back to back, baby. Well, give me
Back to back to back.
Back to back.
Let's go.
Yep. Straight in, straight out. Let's go. Slide out of one into the next. Let's go. Line them up. Let's go.
Why is my phone shaking so much?
Why is your phone doing the old vibe, the crazy vibes?
It's weird. Must be shmoo on it.
Can we expect a tank? Pre-stream tank? What's going on?
Pre-stream.
What's happening with that? Is it going to... Sure, he says. What time is that going to start at? It is 2:12 here. 1 hour. Okay, so in 3 o'clock. I'll probably be home by then, so I can tune in. See what's going on. 45-minute previews. Exactly.
Yes.
We'll do the Wild West of Twitch chatting section. Make sure you have your questions ready to go so I can answer them with my hot takes.
Hot takes.
Only the hottest takes.
Only
the hottest takes.
Only.
Apologize to the patrons again.
Yes.
For our fucked up bullshit, but it is what it is.
It wasn't our fault.
Attendance is appreciated, never required. No, you got it backwards.
Attendance is required, never appreciated.
Exactly. Exactly. You got it. You got it. Big thanks to everybody tuning in today.
Yes.
Tank, Master, Bobby, John, B, Photo, One in the Mosh, Nacho, Love, and anyone else watching that didn't say anything during the stream. Tiny, Pirate, Gaming. Thank you. Hot take number 1, living in an unfinished shed is better than living in a finished one. That's not a hot take. That's just common sense.
Yep.
Why put up walls? It just costs extra money.
Oh, you went AFK. Wow.
I was just thanking everybody for...
just a hot thank you.
Thanking everybody. And John, did you hear the movies we're doing tonight? Did you hear what the movie stream is all about tonight? John B. Photogrammetry?
Photogrammetry?
I don't know if John knows what's happening. Mad Max? Oh, he does know.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max triple header.
Wow.
Yep. Mad Max, Mad Max 2, Mad Max 3. Not Fury Road. I'd like to go to bed sometime. But it'll be a good one.
Yes.
When are we playing Paratrauma? It's a good question. Master, remember when we spoke earlier in the week? Or maybe like that? How about that?
We're dropping frames?
No. No frames.
We're just dropping frames on Facebook. Oh, we're dropping frames!
That's okay. Next week.
On YouTube.
PooTube. We got to work out the deets. I have some other ideas that I would like to discuss with you.
Discussion.
Exactly. Yes, Bobby. We'll see everybody tonight. Next week is Grounded Week. Yeah, I don't know if next week is the week, Master. I don't know if next week is the week for you.
We dropped 480 frames on YouTube.
Oh, man. Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Master goes live. Grounded.
Hello.
I want to play Barrow. Don't
Hello.
worry. It'll still be there. Don't worry. It'll still be there.
We'll do it.
You got to play Grounded next week for some Grounded themed, Grounded related content.
Oh, yes.
Everybody wants to see 1.0 involving Master. And your eyes getting really big. Like, what is this? What? What is this? Oh, my God. And then you'll see a spider. Ah! And you'll run away.
Yes.
Classic stream right there.
Very classic.
And then a bean. You'll eat a bean. You missed last night, Mikey T.
Yeah.
She pulled one and it was either barf or... There's either barf or peach. So she's smelling it like... She's like, puts it in her mouth and she bites. She's like, yes, peach. And then she's like, no, it's barf. There's going to be a month? No, you got to get in those hot first day views. I guess we could move Fall Guys to Subathon instead of tomorrow. Oh, I never even thought of that, the Bavarian Gamer.
The Bavarian Gamer.
Well, we're going to have to fill in a lot of time. Oh, there's going to be a moth in Grounded. How do you know that?
She's in good with the devs.
That's for sure. She's like a rock star. She rolls in and she's like, oh, hey, Chinner, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey there, Moobs. And the people will be like, how do you know these guys? No, don't worry about it. Oh, it's on Twitter? Oh, shit, I better look. We'll get a live reaction to me seeing a moth and Grounded. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, there totally is. Oh
Big
my
man, big
god,
combo.
that's a big ass moth. I wonder if you can ride it. I love lamp.
Ride it like a Polaroid picture.
That's not how the song goes, but all right.
Okay. I thought I might be correct.
No, you're very wrong.
I'll be correct.
Crazy. Wow. Master Source, Mr. Boss, FTW on Twitter, but I do have their info. Yeah. Swear to God, bug mounts are riot.
Yeah, are there no bug mounts?
No, there's no mounts at all, unless you just stand on the back of a ladybug.
I feel like, bug mount. You need to have bug mounts in that game.
Oh, big time, especially since Smallland is going to have bug mounts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Master's like a rock star at the old Obsidian.
Sure is.
Obsidian headquarters there. Can next time you talk to them, Master, can you ask them if they're ever going to do an Alpha Protocol HD re-release? So I'd like to play that game again. It's really good. And they developed it at Obsidian like 15 years ago. So probably nobody that worked there is still there. I feel like Tank just wants to riot for riot's sake. True. Definitely true. What are your plans for the rest of the day, Mikey T? You're going to make a business-related phone call about advertising. Very exciting.
I'm going to go up to Costco at 7:30 and film the gas bar.
Why?
Because we're cleaning it.
Oh, wow. Real? You got a thing at Costco?
Yeah.
Fucking money.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the gas bar 2 times a year.
Oh, that's too bad. That's not 2 times a month. 2 times a year is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, like, where, like, the whole thing? Are they shutting it down, or are you just going to, shut a lane
we're going
down?
up there when they're closed.
Oh, the gas bar's only open?
Yeah, they're only open as long as Costco's open.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why the lineups are for days.
Okay.
Go there.
You got to make sure that some of the recording you do is like traditional Reddit cleaning, where it's like there's a dirty section and he's like doing it nice and slow and evenly and neat, so you can get a nice video of it. Because usually his videos are just like,
yeah, it's because he's going fast.
I know, but you got to slow him down for a video. Is what
He's
I'm
got to
saying.
make money.
No, I know, but you got to
money, friend.
You got to slow him down for just 5 minutes. Do a small section.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. So, okay, that's cool. Exciting. That's very good. Are you going to take the grips on a sprayer or what?
Maybe. I doubt it, though.
Oh, damn. Look at this guy. Doesn't he have to get his hands wet?
No.
Just stands back.
If we're doing the water broom, I'll do that all day. That thing's fun.
Oh, yeah? You don't like the other ones?
I mean, I like the other ones, but it's no big deal.
Yeah.
I've pressure washed things before, but the water broom, that thing's dope.
Okay. Look at this guy's like the boss here. Just stands back and be like, you missed a spot.
Yeah.
Double that. Do that twice as good over there, sir. You missed a spot.
I'm just trying to get the videos.
Yeah, I know. Exciting. Where can we find these videos?
At the Aegis Mobile power washing thing. Where do I put them?
I don't know. You tell
If
me.
you search for Aegis Mobile on TikTok.
Oh, okay. They're on TikTok.
And Instagram.
If you like power washing videos,
And
make sure
Facebook.
you go search it out. I'm going to go to the Halloween store.
Oh?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? Why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
I like Halloween.
I suppose.
I like Halloween related things and activities and movies.
Movies.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to get some set dressing for...
I don't think I would buy it at the Halloween store. It's rather pricey.
It's very pricey there.
Mask shopping? I mean, they do sell Curb Master Blaster costume for tonight.
Hello.
No. I'm going to dress as Tina Turner. No. They do have masks, but they're ridiculously expensive, so I might wait until it's like shutting down time and see what's like going on. Master cosplay?
Man, that's going to be a hard costume to do.
Only if I can wear curly hair. Master curly hair is the S tier hairdo. And then what else could I wear? I don't know. A nice top. Like
just get yourself a nice top.
What's a Master of None cosplay? A nice top and some nice pants.
Talcini.
Master curly hair is S class. That's what I just said. It's S tier. It's the number 1 tier.
Yep.
Nice top, yellow glasses, curly hair. There you go.
That's all you need to do.
I don't have any of those things. Well, I got some curly hair. Oh, a towelkini? Oh, yeah, I forgot about the towelkini. Lipstick, right? You could change your Discord profile in Master's Discord to the real Master if you do, Curb. I did. If you go to Master's Discord and look at my profile picture, you'll see it is the real Curb. I am fresh out of lipstick.
Oh, it's too bad.
I don't have any makeup, unfortunately. So yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Shall we wrap it up, everybody?
Let's wrap it. I gotta pee.
Again?
Again. I've drinking a lot.
Can you get a bald cap for your beard? She's clean shaven. Yeah.
Nah, he could just shave.
No. No. I don't think so. Yeah, I guess I could eat some lunch maybe. Yeah. Or shave the beard. Or fuck off. How about that?
All of it. All of the above.
10,000 subs. How about that?
Sounds good.
You
heard it here first, folks. 10,000 subs.
I said that I would do crystal meth for 100 subs.
Wow.
No, sorry. I would do bath salts on stream for 100 subs. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Where are you going to get bath salts from?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any bath salt dealers.
I don't know anyone who does bath salts.
I don't even know if you can get bath salts here.
I don't know if you can either.
You probably can. I don't know, man. I was going to say drugs or the band. Yes.
I can get you some ketamine.
Sweet. I'm okay.
You sure?
I don't think I need ketamine.
No?
I don't think so.
How about some MDMA?
MDMA? I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
How about some cocaine?
No. Yeah. I've railed enough nose beers in my time that I'm okay.
Okay.
Curb wants crocodile. What's that from? That's from Africa, right? That's some weird shit they do in Africa, right?
Bed bath salts and beyond.
Oh yeah, bed bath salts. Oh, Russia. That's right, Russia. Yeah, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. You're totally right, though. No, I don't want that. How about some nice, like, caffeine?
Yeah.
I could do that. Just rail some caffeine.
Yeah. I got some pills right here. You just crush them up and rail them.
Yeah. I don't know if that would feel good. I don't think that would feel too good. Do you got any angel dust in there? Do you have enough caffeine pills? Jesus Christ, man. You got a problem or what?
I mean, it's just pure caffeine.
Yeah, but why 2 jugs of them?
I don't know. They come in 2s.
Oh, okay.
But I stopped taking them because I like the gurus.
Oh, okay. But like, let's get some angel dust. That's some classic, like, because one isn't enough. PCP.
Oh, PCP.
Mm-hmm.
Gallon of PCP.
I don't need a gallon. I probably need very little, actually. I think very little of PCP would probably get me where I need to go.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure, though. All right, everybody. I'll see you at 7 p.m. PST, Mad Max. Just ask a crackie on your way home. I won't see any crackies on my way home. I think CBDs are more Curb's thing. What's CBD?
That's pot.
Oh, no. You think wrong. You two probably have some air dusters in the purple room. Huff that. Oh, yeah. There's gotta be some compressed air in here.
No. That shit's expensive.
I've seen too many people, like, videos of them huffing compressed air and it just fucks them up that I would never touch that shit. It's not the pot that gets you high?
It's the THC.
Yeah, I understand that. Don't do compressed air, says Master. It's not cool. Okay, I won't do any compressed air.
But we're into not doing cool
Kills
things.
your brain? I got that big brain.
Big brain, 5 brain.
Frostbite lungs, frostbite tongue. Yeah, that sounds pretty good, actually.
No.
How about I just stick to what I do now, which is nothing.
Probably a better idea.
Don't do drugs. Okay, well, before you go, let's just say goodbye.
Okay.
And tell everybody goodbye. We'll see you next weekend on Sunday.
I don't know, maybe. We'll see what happens.
Fucking Jesus Christ. We'll see you next sometime.
Yeah.
Episode 100.
Episode 100. Yep.
Goodbye, everybody.